my young baby, I was in the army, baby. Jaruji, Jajas was a walk my way. They one way. You want daily. You know what day? What day is it?
Oh yes, and of course I say this evening on top 105.3. Well, let me say good evening to every one of you, and please welcome here to Top Radio RO. And this is how let to welcome you to the first segment of the program I beg to be for here tonight. So just keep posted, folks. Don't you go away. We have 4 minutes past the hour and 9 o'clock.
Money fanatic over.
I'm so if you are there, the input to Kunabo, Gliotuavo, and Basom district, here in Chin district. We let to say good evening to every one of you. I'm so whatsoever you're doing and however the case is going to be like this wonderful evening, I'd like to say keep it stay don't you touch it. The name is Elizana Duewlo and I'm here with you up to later. And this is this first segment on the program that Back to D4. Back to D4 comes away every Monday to Friday from 9 to 12 o'clock a.m. in the morning. And so those of you watching us online, we like to say good evening to you. Let's see if we can get Mr. Archie right quickly here. Tito Kuya is watching here. Good evening, brother. I'm watching you. Thanks so much for following Tito Kuya. Let's see if we can welcome Mr. Wright tonight.
Good Mr. Wright. Alexander, how you doing?
Thanks for asking. I'm doing great, Chief. How are you doing?
Everything is great. We're still fighting the core here, my man. How you say? We got ice all on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah. We're coping, though. We're coping. We'll make it.
That's it.
What's your hand, man?
I own a season for corner.
Yeah, that's true. How's the weather?
As well as okay. I will thank God.
That's good. Yeah, so we're gonna have a business show tonight, man. Did you get all the videos and everything I put in the chat room ready?
Yes, I did that.
Okay, great. All right, so we're gonna wait for the people to come and then you do your thing, okay? I'll be back.
Okay. All right, so meaning that we're gonna be taking call until you gonna be back.
Yes, until we come on, yeah.
All right, thank you.
All right, Alex.
So that's it, folks. Keep putting your calls through on 0776-105-105, and you will be part of the program I beg today for here tonight on Top 105.3. 0776-105-105, 881-14-3504. And let's hear you tonight. What is on your mind? What are some of the burning issues that you want to speak about tonight? And it's over time now. You talk about it here. And then 10 o'clock, we join our panelists, or if they're ready. Yeah, we want to be joining because we have a lot of things to discuss here up to 12. Yeah, so it's a time that you call in and make your point here this evening. What is it that you want to talk about? What are some of the burning issues? What are some of the things that you think if we talk about that will bring changes in our county? We gain independent with other counties today, but here we are, right? So yeah, we need to do something. Sometimes we have to discuss, sit down and look up how Zwedru is and see how best we can improve, our area where we live. Today, you and I cannot be located from here. Yeah, so we have to make the area beautiful that other people will come here, and want to be here with us. So folks, it's about time now you put a call through here on the first segment of this program back to D4 0776 105 105 881 14 3504 0776 105 105 881 14 3504 are the normal supported you tonight here on Top 105.3, and you're going to be part of a Tito Pias watching us. I'd like to say thanks so much for following. For those of you watching us, don't you forget to tell us where you are watching us from, and also please share our live broadcast and let other people be able to follow us here on this radio. So if this is the first time coming our way, we let us say welcome to the broadcasting 16 of Teach Our People Communications Incorporated. And we broadcast to you live and direct from Zulu City, Grand GEDEH County. What is it tonight that is on your mind that you want to talk about? It's about time that you put a call through here 0776 105 and 881 1435 04. Those two numbers tonight, that you can put a call through and you're going to be part of it. What is it you want to talk about? What are some of the burning issues or things happening in your community that you want to talk about? It's about time that you come out to speak. Let's see who is this person watching. Um, and following you live from my Sano Road resident here in the city of Zweju, Grand GEDEH County. That's Fred Debidore. Thanks so much, Fred, for watching and keep posted and don't you go away. Like I told you, there are a lot of things this evening we're going to be diving into, like the president, so now 2026, we're going to be talking about that and other issues. So just keep posted and don't you go away. The Fred, the veteran Smiths are already here. Alexi, you can welcome in. Yeah, let's welcome Mr. Fred Sume, and then we continue to ask the phone number to you. Good evening, Mr. Smith.
Good evening, Alex. How's your day coming on?
Oh, thank God, everything is okay here.
It's breezy. We are surviving the snow, and I learned that another big one coming on Saturday. So as we try to get out of this one, another one coming. But at least I survived the first one.
Thank God. The cab alone, the Glasgow can tell that the code is not easy in America.
Oh yeah. And in fact, under the building, someone we get on a yellow machine too. As we are expecting the yellow machine in Liberia, our yellow machine dealing with the snow. So as I was thinking about Liberia on a yellow machine, I see our yellow machine trying to get, because this type of snow is so icy. If you mind, you can slip and hurt yourself, man. Wow. It turned to ice. Yeah, that's how. How you sometimes try to make us. We are experiencing it in a scientific way. All the things we learn in our science classes, chemistry, and all these type of things. Now you get to see nature working in a laboratory, because the snow turning into ice. There's one state that I went to, Minnesota. Okay. Now sometimes when they put the bucket and top and pour the drinks, I'm expecting that you put the earth on the drink so it can get cold. But in Minnesota, you don't have to do that. Everything turn cold. You just put the empty top, put drinks there, and it's cold. Just Mother Nature taking its own course and provide with that. To me, that was the laboratory working in a unique way. You don't got to do anything. Just put your put your drink outside. So they told me to go get a drink.
Okay, somebody shared one video with me. And I saw them cleaning the air. So I said, "Wow, it's not easy."
Oh, it's not easy, man. It's not easy. Some people cars, as they try to go, just stuck right in the center of the street. So somebody got to go and help them just so traffic can move smoothly. So some area bad, some neighborhood, they haven't gone there to clean up the snow. So these people, cars been there for 3 days or more. They can't get the car. It's so difficult because it had turned into ice.
Wow. All right.
While the major freeway, they have cleaned the major freeway, major street. But the neighborhood block, you got to do it on your own. I know today we're going to have a fantastic show. We have given you all of the clips for some of the opposition political party. They have given their position on what they think of this, the sonar of the presidents.
Sure.
And the president, yeah. So some of them have given known political party that have done it so far. ANC have done it, and CDC have done its own. So the next show would be a different type of show. We'll see where the opposition is thinking about the Unity Party government. So we hear some of it, where they are thinking and giving their own personal blessing or criticism against the Unity Party government. So we'll see all of that. This is Fred, the veteran Smith. I know you're not used to me being the moderator for tonight, but I'm taking the hot seat where Ajay right trying to get through the snow. We hope are trying to survive, cleaning his way through the snow, and he will soon be here. And when he come, I will leave on this hot seat and take my warm seat. So I'm just trying to make the seat, pleasant for him until he can come. So this is Fred, the veteran Smith, and you also have my man Alice giving you, and he will be giving you some important tips. And as soon we get few guests, few panelists coming on, we'll start the show right away.
Okay. So that's it, folks. Put a call through now on 0776 105 105 881 14 3504. And let's hear it tonight. What I said that you want to talk about. What are some of the burning issues that is on your mind tonight? You want to bring to the ears of Grenadians, that you want to bring to the public. It's about time to put a call through here. Numbers to put you at 0776 105 105 881 14 3504. The number support you too. Let's go and see who is this person dropping a comment here, and we have to read it. Good evening, my dear brother. I'm watching you from putupen.com, and thanks so much. I really want to know that the VP led for Grand GEDEH people. Thanks us always. Okay, that's Ellison GY. All right, thanks so much, Ellison. So you can do this, in those of you watching, just drop your comments. And trust me, we're going to read out to the public here tonight. Just drop your comments and then we'll read out. But don't also forget to share it live. Yeah?
You're just making the man seat hot. Nobody on the man seat. I'll tell you, we'll cover the man seat until you can come. You just exposing the man seat, Mr.
Okay. Yeah. I think I have to do that.
Okay. Yeah, not much better.
Yeah, so that's it, folks. You can put a call through here this evening on 0776 105 105 881 14 3504. You will be part of the first settlement where you have the opportunities, to call and make your point here. So numbers to call us tonight are 0776 105 105 881 14 3504. So these are the two numbers. If you call us, you're going to be part as we await our panelists and guests to join us here this evening. Like we are here tonight. It's not going to be easy. So just keep posted and don't you go away. The only thing we need from you tonight is continue to share the live broadcast. If you can share to 100 group pages, we're going to appreciate you for that. But just continue to share. Yeah. So for those of you listening on the radio, you can also call us and make your point here this evening by calling on the cell number 0776 105 105. Let's pick up this first caller. Hello.
Yeah.
You're near where you join from?
Anna Wagis, according from Parkview.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. You see the thing there with the Granjida, the thing I have for my son.
Mm-hmm.
We just did it. Don't did it.
Mm-hmm.
Learn to live with people. We get out we play with it.
Why? All right, we take another person just call back, right? Hello? All right, so that's it, folks. 0776 105 105 881 143504. 0776 105 105 881 143504. Man, Anna, you are trying to say something like we are like young baby here, so I don't know what's wrong or we are not getting you again. So just try to call back. Let's go on the line and pick up this person. Hello, hello. Can you just move away small? We are not getting you too clear. Just walk away small, let's see. Yeah, so you have to either change the companies or then if you can, then you can call us, move away small, you call us. So that says 0776 105 105 881 143504. 0776 105 105 881 143504. And let's hear you tonight here on the program. I beg today for 0776 105 105 881 143504, and you're going to be live tonight. Those of you watching us, just continue to share the broadcast. If you want to make your point, maybe you're in the diaspora, the last number on the screen there is the WhatsApp number, and then if you call us, you're going to be part of it here this evening. So those of you to listen on the radio, maybe in Putu or in Bazon, you want to make a point, it's about time and you call in and have your say here this evening by calling us on 0776 105 105. Others try calling by elect. The network 16 tonight, you're looking that kind of way tonight. Yeah, but keep trying and don't you give up. Yeah, keep trying and you will be live here tonight. So quickly, while we're with the callers, let me just say this, right? This morning I listened to most of the callers on the Talk Morning Talk. One of the things that drew my attention is the issue of others saying the senator was wrong to engage, that's the senator was wrong to, talk like that in front of the VP and also the citizen. And others say that was the raffle time, right? Like Abraham Duncan said this morning, let's be real to every one of you listening. It is something that you guys been talking about. People say the superintendent is not leading the raffle way. Other been crying, say the mayor should step down. People even go as far calling on this radio, referring to the superintendent as criminal, right? So what is it now? Your senator come out to say, we not want a mayor, you're forcing the mayor there. Some of you now start sharing yourself to say, this is not a referral time for him to say. And if you watch that particular video, for all from top, we were posted because there are no space in the house. So we were, among the crowd. If you bring up the video, you can hear most of them shouting. Even you can listen to what the senator is saying. When the man said, we don't want this superintendent, you guys forcing the guy on us. All of you were celebrating. So why now? People coming up. Even the CEO for this station now have an opinion pool like if they say grandma leave today, and some of you are here voting. So what is it now? The senator come out to speak. You all are say yesterday, yeah, the men will go, the men are criminal, the men say our ancestor lands, or the men do they want. Why I can say yes, why they were red? And you people trying to escape. I don't think this is a good way to go because we've been crying. So if you are crying for somebody to come to your help and the person come there, don't say I don't call you. You call the person. If most of you are not saying the superintendent like this, I don't think the senator are going to be brave to look in the face of the man in front of the VP and say we don't want this guy, even the citizen. But the man said the citizen been crying, so he did it on the purpose of we, the Grand GEDEH. And he spoke to that. So that's it. Everybody have their own opinions, and maybe some of you that was seeing it yesterday is because the man says so. Other will say no. Let me do the other way. Let me go the other way. That's it. But that's a fact. You have to, when you say something, you have to stand by it. So if the man come on, I think you guys have to say yeah, like we don't want to say it, so that maybe that why make the man to talk it now, right? Yeah, then they say no, what the man did not right. In fact, that on the raffle era. So we'll leave it at that tonight. 0776 105 105 881 and let's hear you tonight here on the program that Back to D4. This is the first segment.
Now, Alex, we have some clips that were sent to you, so we prefer the callers as we play some of the clips because it seems like none of the panelists seems to be arriving. So you can have one or two be played, and hear the callers responding to, especially the one from the opposition, the one from CDC and the one from ANC. Play and open it for the callers to respond to it, what they think, hearing from the opposition. And then hopefully we wait to see whether some of our panelists come to address the same subject. So as we're waiting for them, play some of the clips, the one from the ANC and the CDC, and also from the councillor himself from Nima County. I forgot his name. Yeah, you play that also, and yeah, people get the feeding. We have opposition, that's their role to give their own take on the president sooner. And so let's hear what they're saying and whether some of the citizens agree with it. And we'll open the line for a few more minutes. Yeah, to focus on that. And when the panelists come, we'll go into other aspects. So just line them up as you play one, and you play the second, play the third, and see how they will respond. But there are some goodies for the audience also. They would like to, especially the academy, building an academy in 3 counties, Cape May, Bon, and Maserado. And that would be very unique. They would like that too for the youth, to aspire to be the next George Weah, the academy being built. So that's good. So as we wait for him to get some of the clips ready for us, for you to call in and give your own assessment of the President Joseph Nima Borka State of the Union message yesterday, you can call in, and you have Fred, the veteran Smith, taking the hot seats for our brother, Mr. Wright, Archie Wright, who will soon be around. He tried to get clean up the snow, what the damage the snow did to his trying to get some of it away. He tried that day, but he couldn't complete everything, so he tried. And other people trying to come, but I don't think they're in that same storm that we went through. So I don't know why they are not here. But for those in the U.S., I can understand. So which one are you going to play first?
I just learned on everything, so I was going to play.
Oh, well, I like that. The good, the bad, and the ugly all going to play in that sequence?
Yeah.
Okay, because when I say the bad, I'm looking wherever the opposition going to say ain't going to be all that good. It depends who interpret.
The NC is the second to the last. The CDC is the last.
Okay, so which one are you playing first?
Starting from the president.
Okay, that's a good way of doing it.
Sports unite people and foster discipline, teamwork, and national pride. To support this, the government and the Bee Mountain Mining Corporation are launching football academies in both Bond and Montserrat counties, creating direct routes to national team and encouraging professionalism and growth in Liberia's sports sector. Last year's external funding cut was a wake-up call. It exposed how vulnerable we become in the race to our security when we rely too much on external support. In my annual message last year, I pledged to strengthen domestic revenue by aligning reforms with regional benchmarks, improving tax compliance, and investing in digital systems, including a modern customs inspection center at the Freeport of Monrovia. We have made real progress on these commitments, and the results are clear. Liberia can finance more than its own development if we put the right policies in place and collect what is due.
What's your take on the president message regarding I think that is right on the point. That place has been desecrated. And one problem we have as a nation is we have problems with going forward. And I think the president's proposal is excellent. We can turn that place into a park. I don't know what his plans are, but we can turn it into a park where we can have the names of everybody who's buried in there and celebrate them and memorialize them and use it for some form of national development or national unity, so to speak, and rebuild that place somewhere else. So I agree with the president.
Are you against the demolition exercise?
No, they should not demolish it. And also, you talk about.
It could be a better state than it was years ago. So, what do you say about that?
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I don't think there has been significant change. Some progress has been made, but I don't see significant change. For example, outsourcing of Liberian jobs and Liberian services to the companies, foreign companies that these jobs and services were outsourced to honor RIA. I still the same. And we are buying more foreign products than Liberian products. Look, I went to the agriculture fair in Ganta, and I was
to the fact that yes, these codes are coming up very soon, meaning the World Economic Crimes Code and the National Anti-Corruption Code. With respect to the World Economic Crimes Code, we're looking forward to between 12 to 18 months, which may not necessarily be the case anymore, because if the act is passed by March or April, then it means we have to go to the next stage, which will be the structuring of the code. To do that, we have to train investigators. Now we're developing the module for that. We train independent prosecutors. We're almost there in terms of selecting independent prosecutors, and then we'll move forward. We're coordinating this with the Ministry of Justice and the Legal Affairs Office to the President. So I think we're on course, and we can say in Lebrenpo, definitely these codes will be established. The War Economic Council will come into operation, and sooner than people expect.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
Our Liberian women own 55% of small businesses. Yet, they are shut out of the banks and ignored by the system. But their struggle is not just economic. It is a struggle for safety and for dignity. Here's the people alternative for women. We need a national micro-loan scheme. We propose a dedicated credit and guarantee scheme specifically for market women and small Liberian businesses. Justice for women and girls. We cannot talk about women's rights while the scourge of rape and sexual abuse haunts our communities. We must strengthen the judiciary to ensure that sexual and gender-based violence cases are prosecuted with urgency. A nation that cannot protect its daughters cannot claim to be becoming.
The 10 million project in Foya, while at the same time the Manuel Union is paying for the project. This is a blatant contradiction. It speaks to the volume of the excesses that will continue to document against this government. Which one should Liberians believe? Why is the president giving conflicting and misleading information to the public? Leadership of any country, including our country, Liberia, requires clarity, consistency, and honesty, not confusion and inconsistencies, as with the FOIA project and the many policies of the Baka regime.
All right, Mr. Sume, that's it. Yes, I think we'll open the phone line now.
That all the one you received so far?
Yeah.
I will look whether if I get it, which one has you, I send it to you.
Okay. Yeah, so if you got any other video, you can just send it, I'll add it up and then try to play.
Okay.
All right, so that's it, folks. You just listen to, the president, the opposition, they are saying here about the president Sunat yesterday. So, yeah, let's hear it tonight too. What you have to say about this. And numbers are 0776 105 105. And let's go on the line and pick up this first caller. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, Nia, where you joining from?
Topic that is very good. I would say the truth. Because if you look at it, people.
Your line is cracking up.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, you.
It's just people are sitting down. 20,000 youth from women straight. All the way.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
0776 105 105 881 1435 All right, 0776 105 105 881 1435 0776 105 105 881 1435 And let's hear it tonight here on Top 105.3. Let's pick up this person. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, Nia, where have you not from?
This is Mr. Gonda from TV.
Mr. Gonda, welcome to the show.
Yeah, I have to do with Sona.
Mm-hmm.
You see, this country, we are not, we just be hard to. Let me be very blunt.
Okay.
You can't sit there and come put people under the pretext that things that are all right and nothing is happening.
Mm.
You sit there and say 70,000 but you created 70,000 jobs. Where are the statistics to prove? The day for election, use the rhetoric to get to power is over. Anything say on the contrary be used against you people tomorrow in the election are coming. It's not a good thing for leader to lie. It's good for leader to tell the truth. We know the times are hard, but you should not use it as a means and end to lie to people. You can't do that. That is fair with us. They should not go on the rampage of lying. This is not campaign time for you to come in campaign speech. So now was almost as somebody is campaigning. Okay. There's nothing partial that we're not holding. They're saying something, start making a whole lot of rhetoric, and the rhetoric is not working anymore. So anything that you said yesterday, and it's so now I do not think it will be anything serious. So thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
0776 105 105 881 1435 0776 105 105 881 1435 You just listened to the president speaking yesterday on about the SUNA and also the opposition statement. It is an comment and that of the citizen. They are already give their own side or they had on the part on the SUNA yesterday. So let's hear from you tonight too. What do you have to say? Yesterday you listened to the president. There are other things. The program is I beg to differ, right? In other way you agree with the person, another way you say no for me, and I agree with you. Yeah. So let's hear it from you tonight. 0776 105 105 881 1435 What are those some Google things the president talked about yesterday? You can talk some, and some of those things, you talk that maybe they don't satisfy you and are not going on. You can also come on and talk, right? Yeah, you just listen to him. Also listen to Tiwase Gongolo. You listen to Alexander Cumming and that of the solutions. They are all said about the yesterday summit by the president. So let's hear from you. 0776 105 105 881 1435 0776 105 105 881 1435 the numbers to put it through while we're with the callers. Let's see who are those dropping their comments here. Quickly, we'd like to read out as we are with the caller. This person says, good evening and watching you from Aricos Giglo. That's Melvin M. Tappet. Thanks so much for following Melvin. Let's see who is the next person here. So I'm following you from USA. Elton Legend Wizard. Thanks so much, Mr. Wizard, for following here. So that's it. These are comments that we have. Now, the name comment that just come in. So for those of you watching, can still do the same. Drop a comment. It's going to read out tonight. If you're in a diaspora too, you want to make your comments, the last number on the screen is our WhatsApp number. So if you call us, we're going to put it through here. 0776 105 105 881 1435 and the numbers will put it through this evening. And let's hear you. You listened yesterday to your president, our president, President Joseph Yuma Boaka on the SUNA yesterday. Let's hear you, what you have to say. You listen to the video, just play you a. Maybe some of you not listening, but we can do that one over for you to make a comment. But yeah, if you don't understand.
We can look at specifically the one that got excited about, although my days of playing soccer over. Can you imagine if I had the high-tech sports academy that would be built in Kipman, Bon, and Maserati from youth? Because we used to play free-time ball. I know, Ellis, you know about free-time ball.
Yes.
Okay. That as growing up from small, that I want to play way of playing. We just 3 person on a team. Now they're going to build these massive high-tech equipment where you learn how to play a variety of sports. So you, the young person coming, or you can dream to be the next Pele or the next George Weah or the next, most of you all focus on Barcelona, Real Madrid, and all the other sporting teams. Now you're going to have your own Barcelona, Real Madrid. You can dream and play good football. that we will appreciate you all to watch it, but now you're watching all European football. So how you think about President thinking wisely to bring sports to the young people? Because you're the only people can play now. Our time playing sports now, we can't play again. So how you think?
Thank you, Mr. Smith. For me, that is welcoming, because these days in Liberia, we lack soccer, and most often you can see young people coming out. Sometimes we play line in the community. So if you have this academy, it will help us because, mind you, there are other players who here, that play good ball, but they haven't played with academy before. So where they're going to have people teaching them how to play, I think they're going to be, different. They are going to reach even playing in a Premier League or La Liga, any other league that for me, that was going to be like, because we are not bad into, or we are not going academy before, and we have a lot of skills. So it's all about breaking up, skill from the communities that tomorrow we'll start seeing our little brother, from the same community we are yesterday, being on the wall market, looking at them, signing for, BB clubs like Barcelona, Real Madrid, all those clubs. So for me, that is welcoming. It's good because like one of the things everybody was praying for, like people were thinking that the former president was going to do, because him from that background, him play football, and then becoming a president, everybody was expecting an economy within all of the counties. But then it has now happened. So President Joseph Boakai coming up to do it, like he said in his sauna yesterday, that sport unite us. That's fine. That is true, because you can see it from the county me, and when the county me is playing, you see a lot of phone, people share phone in their county jerseys and go on the field. So for me, I think that's a good thing, and it's welcoming. We hope to see that happening soon. That's what they say. Maybe in our next year, we're going to work on it. So we want to see that happening too soon.
Ellis, he also stressed that now they will not just be dreaming to play, but they will develop our national team. What is far thinking of our president to say the academy will help make our national team much stronger? You saw what happened to Morocco. It's the same developmental something Morocco started hosting. Now they will soon host the World Cup. Look at it, just had entered the African Cup of Nations. You see the developmental plan, the academy working well for women and men. Then the president just appointed a young woman, 35 years old, as the new minister of sports. I think she would be the youngest. We had a female minister of sports before, but to be the age 35 year, Cornelius Crow, to be the next minister, if she confirmed, to be the next minister for youth and sports. So she will be developing program for the young people and helping our national team. But she can't help our national team. The president want to give her the tools. Our academy will help her in that endeavor.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Smith. For me, like I always say, even the ideas coming to say I'm going to be an academy is a good idea. And I can say, if the president, you have the man to say, yes, I want to negotiate with maybe CAF or the FIFA to say, let our leave from African Cup of Nations qualified business. See how we can prepare our team. I would like that, because Mr. Smith, you can see the ball we play. There's nothing different that we show from our country mate. Mind, this is a national team. If a national team is playing, we expect something like the other countries holding ball. That is what we expect from them. But at times we found out our own national team cannot control their ball. We are not different from Senegal. We are not different from Arcos. What is it that the people have, play them, they play us around. So it's because we don't have the academies where people will go to be here, and maybe then other people can, like, if you look at Arcos, most of their team, they are other players when they come us, you will see them in maybe in a local Premier League team playing there, either in Premier Second Division or the Premier League itself. So at times when they call those players back, they improve the squad. But let's say you have only Oscar Dollar. Oscar Dollar alone can make the team. Even Alfonso Davies, when he leave from Australia and to come back, he alone can do all for us.
No.
So now you see them forcing maybe a first division player and say, let go. First division player come back and can play country, place the they can show no difference. Say, like, are playing on first division level. So coming in a country, make sure to show some different. They play like the same people. So sometimes it's if you watch the third division league, there's no difference from the first division. It's just the name.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. So for me, that would be the good thing because we have to compete with other countries. Man, you send Liberia qualified 1996 up to this pressing. 2000 we're not doing anything. Wow. So so it will be encouraging, it will be good, that we have an academy to prepare the young players that are coming up, and then we'll be able to compete with other countries. So that's a good thing for the
Mr. Smith, carry on. I've been listening to you.
I wanted to ask you whether you ever play soccer. Academy is here, but at your age now, I don't know whether the academy will do anything for you.
No, for me now, what I found out,
that's already, my man.
Mr.
Alexander can play football now.
Maybe your daughter or your son can take advantage.
As long as I start practicing, I'll be here on a fee.
But can you imagine the people will have place to eat, to go to school? I mean, all the work is to learn how to play soccer, basketball. That will be all your work you will be doing. Can you imagine you'll be on salary? I mean, what a life to live. And then when you can do it now, you help the national team. That's what they did in Morocco. That's why you see Morocco players shining in the world today. They have the stadium. They have everything going well for them. That's why they hurt them when Senegal went there and beat them. So you can see what is happening.
And trust me, Mr. Smith, that academy have to be built, right? We'll have some, squads from the big clubs who can look for players from here to carry them, maybe hero and put on the academy. Like the last time I read something, Barcelona signed of Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal signed a player from Guinea, 9 years old child, and then they carry the child, to England. So what's happening tomorrow? That child will become 15 or 16, and that will have making money out of the child because coming that will take player from you don't expect to buy 1 million or something plus. They're buying small money, but if the player improve on that side, they make money out of them. And this is what Barcelona sometimes if you really follow them, their academies, from then they make money. Because if you buy somebody small money, put in the academy, after a certain time the person improve, you can spend 80 million, get good money for yourself. So it's a good thing. We have other people coming in the country to start looking for players. And the best thing that maybe the academy should do is to find contract, in England or the big country that football is really playing, so that our player can be good at tomorrow.
But Ellis, I'm not cutting you off. Recently, when the president went in Paris, France, there was some negotiation. The whole idea came about maybe through that. The funding would be coming from FIFA, and players, young players develop, will have a place to go to French league or French, so there will be places like how President Dawson, former President, we are to Brazil and the national team and the team pick up. So there will be countries that when you have developed the academy for them to go and show what they have learned. So there will be countries that France will be entertaining prominent players, promising players from here to go to their league. And when they develop their skills and put it into use, they can always come by and play for the national team. That's a good program, a very good, positive, came at the right time. So I know a lot of the youth, I expect them to call in to, today's show will be different from yesterday's show. We'll look at the positive aspect of the president's speech. And if there's some negative, we'll talk about it. But we'll dwell, because the president can just stand for his, so now we're all giving some positive things. I think the academy was one of them. The other one for us that we're very happy about, restructuring of the foreign ministry to take care of we who live abroad. We who live abroad, how the MSS sort of represent us. I think ARCHIE will talk about that. The Liberian MSS to really represent us. That means we can vote. When time for election in Liberia, we can vote. Yeah. And then, in case when you get into trouble, the MSA will go there to help you. So they will come up with something restructuring the foreign affair that cater to foreign Liberian in the diaspora or anywhere in the world, how to help, because that has been a challenge for most of us. That when we need an MSA to represent us, they are not there.
And another good thing you talk about is the reactivation of the Putu Mountain here in GEDEH. So
Oh yeah.
I think that a lot of opportunities for the young people. Yeah, it's good because there is one of the things we've been crying for in GEDEH.
But for example, but you didn't play that clip, the high tech clip. I didn't give it to you. I didn't give it to you, but I will send it to him so he can give it to you for you to play it. Yeah, that's a different take from the one from Bum and Maserati. The high tech would be in Kipma, Maserati, and another county. Yeah, the high tech tip. So let me send it to Archie again to send it to you, and yeah, so you can play it. But I like that. And I also like the one, you play this one, but this one have to do with businesses mistreating the consumer.
Yeah.
If they are caught mistreating the consumer, heavy fine would be put on there. I think we people who are consumer would be very happy that sometimes these businesses take advantage of the people who support them, who give them money. They don't show that love and care. So they give you old goods. They don't bring the new goods on the market. They give you anything that they themselves don't use. So, and get high prices to suffer you. So all of these things, as the president said, they will monitor businesses. If you come with unfair play against the consumer, you'll be punished. I like that. So that is what you think.
Yes, it's okay because you will see at times as well something that you don't expect. Too costly. If you go there, the price very high. And if you want to talk people, start telling you that if you think it's expensive, just forget about it and then go buy. We'll go to places where you find it, very cheap. Yeah. So for me,
I just sent it. I just sent it to Archie. He sent it to you.
All right. So that's a big good because man, you do your own business, and you know that maybe some of those things you can't find from Sweden, and you have to go. That is why you agree upon to do your business. But then some of them will be telling you that imagine us living from here to go to Monrovia, pay our way, and come with a load. So all of these things is very costly. You have to pay our money back, right? But then the problem with it is you go to Monrovia, you are not buying a higher price. So right now, maybe coming to Grange, they want to get more than that. So there was the problem really last for me. That would be good. The only thing we want from the president is if they say this thing, they should be able to implement all of this thing that they are saying because this is Liberia. People say it only happened for the first time, and then after a few days or months, everything go down the same way.
Yeah, that's true. But some of these proposals, some of them in his hand with executive order, but some are not in his hand. It would be how the lawmakers will work with the president. So some of them will be executive orders from the president. There are some he have to have a party working along with other political parties, including the opposition, to pass some of these bills that would make his government, the Unity Party, stronger. So, but there's something good for Liberia. I think you shouldn't play politics because it would benefit everybody. So I would be looking up to the opposition when to play politics or when to stand against the president. But then what a good proposal that will help us. And you're not doing it because you want to score political gain or political points. Then I will have a problem with that. What do you think about Alex?
Yes, for me, I always say this among my friends that there's time for quality and there's time for development. So when development comes, we all open our hand to welcome it. Then to say, because I don't want for the person to do it happen during my regime or during this person regime. Like, where we are able, I don't think it's a good thing because our one goal here is to see how best the Liberia be developed, or Liberia be compared to other countries. So if something is going to develop Liberia, I think we have to come together and put politics aside and move the country forward. Tomorrow, if the time, there are other things you can say against the person. If the person will leave power, they will leave power. But then to see the government come in the country and say, no, they are not doing well, they're not doing this, no. So I think it's something that we all have to come together and say yes, even though, and there is one thing is, for me, I will like for somebody who is in power to listen to opposition because people around you will say different things. They won't. Opposition will say you're not doing this, you're not doing this. They are showing you a mistake there, but people around you will say yes, you are doing this, it's okay. So I think if they listen to some of the opposition, they are statement, the government will do better. They say, oh, leader men, they are opposition, they part that what they will be doing, they'll be criticized. No. So sometimes the opposition show you things that you're supposed to do.
Actually, I sent you 3. You can send it to him as I send it to you, so he can play it.
Okay, so it's 5 o'clock. Veteran. So we have that Masengi. I hope I'm putting it correctly. With us. So yeah, Afraid want to pick it up from there. I got a few things.
What?
No, the show. I mean, it's 5 o'clock.
I'll send you the bathroom, please.
Yeah, I got it.
I'll send you some clip. Okay, send it to him.
I got it.
Send it to him.
Let's start the show.
Yeah, send it to Alex. Yeah, but can't put water. Can't put water in our. It's nice. Yeah, but we're not responsible for that. We'll see what I can do. We're not responsible for this. Yeah. So you got the clips, Alex?
No, I think trying to send it.
You send it?
Not yet.
Oh, it's all right. You send it to him. But we're not responsible for water that you can't
No, that's
do
just
anything.
something that you put the water.
Yeah, we can't do anything.
Okay, so I just spoke with the other panelists that are coming on, and
Yeah.
this snow here is interrupting a lot of business today. Trust me. You know.
In Morovia? In Morovia?
No. I mean, over here, the panelists that are over here. You know.
Oh, okay.
Some are on the way home. They're making it home. The legend is making the ways home. Mr. Newboy is making his way home.
Okay.
Few of them that are making the way. They're making their way home. So
how about the one for Nima County? They're making their way home, or they just not? We send a streamline. Streamline. They can just hit it wherever they are.
Well, that's your people. Did you talk to them?
I talked to all of them. They were going to be on, so I just don't know why they are not on.
Okay. All right. Well, we wait patiently for them. All right. Let's thank Ambassador Davison Niure following us on Cantonment site tonight. Okay. Welcome to the show, Ambassador Davison Niure. Nire. I think it's Nire. Okay. Great. Mr. Smith, I already sent the videos. I sent the clips to Alexander. I'm sure he's queuing it up. And we do have the Dago of that Bangbala. Bangbala, you there? I'm sure he's driving.
I'm right here, but I'm driving, so I can still talk to him.
Okay. How's your day going today?
You talk about the snow. The joke my guys got for me is that I brought the snow from Minnesota. in the northwest, the northeast.
No, it's a different type of snow from Minnesota, so I don't know where all the lakes,
Yeah, but the guys there, I'm told that the guys there have not seen snow for almost 8 years now. And this weekend there was a downpour of snow. Like yesterday, I couldn't even go to work because my car could not get out of the back of the driveway.
Yeah.
But everything is going fine. I'm headed home.
Oh, that's good.
I'm driving from Trenton to Lansdowne, Pennsylvania. So.
Okay. All right. That's good. Yeah. Well, I want to appreciate you being with us on the wheels, and that show a lot of commitment to us, and we really, really appreciate it. Thank you for coming. And so tonight we do have some clips that we're going to go off on. I'm sure the veteran, have we played those tips yet? The tips that
they play some for the first round for the callers, but we don't know. The caller haven't called to comment on them.
Okay. Well, okay. So now that we are here, is you, myself, and Dagban Balak. So we're going to play the tips again. We're going to go over the tips again, and then all individuals are going to go around and give our our analysis about what was said on these tips. Initially, we're going to go back, Dr. Bangwala, and then look at what we left off last night, and as far as the SONA is concerned. But then we talked about, well, these opposition figures are responding to the SONA. So it wouldn't make sense if we go off of their, response. And if there's a need, any one of us can transition into, or we can incorporate what we want to talk about from the SONA into our response. And so that's the format for tonight. So we're gonna, so we're gonna wait for Alexander to come back. I think he's queuing up the tips. But in the meantime, let's recognize one of our commenters in the comment section, Mr. Ricky Flan. He said, I'm following you guys from consumer site, community after Methodist School campus. Thank you, Mr. Ricky Flan. We appreciate you being on the show tonight. If you're watching us, guys, please help to share the show. We appreciate it very much if you can do that for us. Okay? And thank you so much. So, let's begin this, Mr. Smith. I believe you said you guys have played a tip earlier for the listeners. What the tip that you watch? Talk to us about it.
The one with the I will speak about the one with the football, the academy.
You see, overly passionate about the academy.
No, because what is unique about the academy, if it's achievable, and it reaches a maximum where the youth can see the dividend, then it would be good for the legacy of President Barker, because people expected that from George Weah.
Okay.
Because this will not only produce financial benefit for young people, because people have to understand that the academy would be like you in school, and what you learn from school, it will help you. But sports is like being in school.
Okay.
But only different is that you're learning skills. And that skill, you can sell that skill abroad and be playing in different leagues abroad to bring that financial benefit. And then you will be able to give back to your country, not only you playing, but what you make, you can pay taxes for your family and for yourself that will help your country. So you'll be doing a multiple way of paying back to Mother Liberia from that academy. So that's a good thing.
Well, it's a good thing, and I don't think anybody can dispute that.
Yeah.
Anything that helps to uplift the youth and provide them additional avenue for success. Well, happy with that. But let's be critical here.
Yeah.
Did he talk about how this is going to be funded? Did he talk about how many kids are going to be held at that academy? And
I will help.
It is not enough to just talk about, okay, there's an academy coming here and it's okay.
Yeah.
We leave out all the very important details of it, such as the funding.
Now, what you have to understand, what you have to honor Mr. Wright, he gave some details, but you can't put all the details in one speech. So what you have, it will be a FIFA funded program. So FIFA doing it to other countries. Now it won't be only Liberia. So if it's a FIFA funded program, then we know where the money coming from. But I think the government itself will put some money down to only FIFA. So he gave some aspect how that would be done. So, but the detail now, that's why he appointed a young, talented, legal-minded female to implement such a program.
What time is it today, Mr. Smith? Well, how long has it been since the SONA? 24 hours, isn't it?
Yeah.
It has been 24 hours. Yeah. Can you and I go now on the web, YouTube, Facebook, and have any of the presidents, men and women, going across the media landscape, trying to explain the SONA to you and myself?
Yeah, Thursday.
You just talked about
Thursday, Wednesday, the Ministry of Information, we should be the arms of government to implement such a program. So I think if it passed Thursday and we don't see it, then I will agree with you. But that's where it starts. And I think the press secretary of the president will be having a press conference too. So, but if the Ministry of Information is the main arm of government, and Thursday, I think they will do it.
Mr. Smith, you see, I like the talk. I don't want to interrupt you, but you know what you just did? What you just did is platitude. Do not put the people, because this is unacceptable. You're going to have Jeremiah Pia come on to talk. What are you going to say? Jeremiah Pia going to start talking about George Weah.
No, but just yesterday.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Pia is going to come out, and all Pia is going to say, oh, CDC didn't do this. We did this. That is not the information we want.
No, I don't think that's what he's going to do. No, he's going to give detail. Now, whether you like it or not, but he will give some detail on Thursday. I've been following the media.
Pia does not give details, information. Pia goes there to force. Jeremy goes on the public to force. That's what he does.
No, he only I have monitored him. If you're taking a cheap shot at the president or his government, then he responds. Yeah, I mean, some people take cheap shot at the president. Now,
you just told us about a program of the presidency. Without providing the detail of the program, and I am trying to be critical about it. And you think I'm providing?
Who didn't? When you say who not, I didn't. Yeah, maybe you misunderstood me. You said who giving cheap shots? I didn't get that part.
Well, you said
I said
we're taking cheap shots.
No, I never said we. I said the opposition. You said you only going to criticize. You only going to criticize we are. I said no. You have to sell the president agenda. But if people criticize the president in a negative way, then I feel it's the job of the press secretary. But sometimes the people at the Ministry of Information.
Would you call it a cheap shot if somebody from the opposition would have come out and say, look, Mr. President, is fine. You say you're going to build this sports stadium. Where is the money? Where is it coming from? Who is doing this? How many kids are going to go in there?
Okay, and that's what will happen from that what will happen for the Mika press conference. That's why you will hear more on Wednesday or Thursday, because that's when they conduct.
You're not going to hear that. That is not what Jeremiah, Jeremy Lake, or whatever his name is, Pia does. Pia goes to the pulpit to force. We have watched Jeremiah Lake Pia, whatever his name is. I'm sorry. He's not a detail guy. That's not what he does.
Somebody press something. He goes both ways.
We can play it.
Yeah, he go both ways. He go both ways at issue that he feel that is an attack that he consider maybe baseless attack, and he will attack. But he also go. I come in there. He also go the agenda of the government and program. He have done that too. So that's what I say. Wednesday and Thursday, I will see how he perform that, because there's a detail. He's not the only one will be doing it. The press secretary, the different ministry, all of them should be going on the airwave and promoting this agenda. The president himself needs to go on trip.
24 hours since the president stood before the Liberian people and made his address available to us. We have not seen anybody from the line ministries, of which the president quote in the subject he talked about in his SONA, to address the public. We're not seeing any of that. We're not seeing people, like you said, the press secretary. Where is she? I'm looking for her on the internet to find her.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
instead, she's responding to Mariah in her what I got to post. Is that what you got hired for? Is that what we're doing?
She's not the press secretary responding, Mariah. You're talking about the deputy internal minister, like two different people.
Yeah, I call her. Well, help me. The lady at the mansion, the secretary there, the press secretary. Fofana. There you go. Yeah, Mariah.
Yeah, but she have a day when she gave her press conference and she would talk about it. So I can't be critical when this week passed and I don't see anything, or then I would be critical.
We need to know what is being stolen.
What Mr. Satu and myself discussed today, and it would be very interesting when he come on the show for all to talk about.
Mr. Satu that always come, he can come? Okay.
I say he will come, but what he and myself talking so I can be the messenger.
No, we won't hear. We don't want a messenger.
And this not only the president, but we should have government, ministry. We should have a way of disseminating information that can be verified by the public. So a place, for example, if I want to know much about immigration and other places, I know where to go for information. The public now, we know where to go. So what is happening in Liberia is not just only unique to Burka, all of the different administration. The people, if they verify with the facts of the government that what was stated, they know where to go to verify that facts, where they can find information. We're lacking that in the country. So it's not only unique to Burka administration or administration.
All right,
we need
to
develop.
Let me hold you right there. And welcome, Mr. Wilson Moa.
So the video is better now. Can we play it?
All right, hold on. I want to recognize Mr. Wilson Moa, who is watching us from Yekepa, Nima County. Mr. Moa, thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us. And we want to encourage you to please help share the show. And thank you as well for being here. Thank you, Mr. Moa. What was that? No, hold on. I want to bring in Dr. Bangbala on this. Dr. Bangbala, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. It's been 24 hours since the SONA. We have not seen the president's men and women coming to the public to explain what was said in the SONA. This is unacceptable in my book. And I'm sure this is unacceptable to a lot of the people in our country, because they cannot come and tell us stuff that they're going to do, and nobody's coming forward to explain to us, to give us a detailed explanation of what the president have said. Your take.
I think the government and the president has that mandate to just give us just a brush stroke of everything that is happening or that he wants to do in the next 365 days. So it's now the responsibility of individual actors,
right,
to take those things and have a conversation with the Liberian people.
Absolutely.
You know, Archie, the points that you're raising are very salient points, but it takes everybody, because the government is employed by the 5.4 million people called Liberians. We hire them. So we need, and it's not wrong to say that they should come and explain to us what did the president talk about, for instance, the youth development, or what did he talk about the alcohol and drug thing. But let's give these responsibilities to the functionaries that are club, or the individual that club with the responsibility to have them discuss. And you're right, they should give us some time frame as to how to explain these things to the Liberian people. That notwithstanding, we will not play politics with everything that goes on in Liberia, because Liberia is bigger than just individual Liberians who think that, oh, if I get on Facebook, like I saw the Minister of Youth and Sports designate, and to the crowd in her statement, in one of the postings, then I read, but she said everything about youth development that said that the president said will, when he stands before the Liberian people next year to give the full State of the Nation address, he will be saying, "We're done." Instead of because this year, yeah, that's and look, and the reason why I don't take it as a laughing matter is that she is appointed or she was nominated by the president to do a piece of job to get this aspiration of the presidency.
Okay.
To get this aspiration actualized. So if she comes out to say, hey, all of these things that the president said from the youth and sports side of things that he said will be done next year, I will make sure with the team I have at youth and sports to get it done so that when he stands up, he can say, in 2026, January, I said we were going to do these things. In 2027 January, I report now that these things have been done, or these things have started, or these things are not being done.
Dr. Bangala, you were the same one that told us yesterday in a very profound, eloquent, well-articulated form that if our Christmas will be good, we will know from the Eve.
But also that statement is a statement of not totally true. Because sometimes, you know what happened? And I grew up in Banjima. Sometimes the people will take pay the people will get money on Christmas Day itself. So because he got money on Christmas Day and Christmas Eve, we didn't see him buying chicken and other things. He can't buy chicken on Christmas Day.
Okay. So we will disregard. So we'll disregard what you said yesterday about what are the Christmas.
No. You cannot disregard that. I said the president was very eloquent in his statement, and I also said those were statements of aspiration. Now to actualize those aspirational statements, that's why he has people appointed to positions to do the work. If the president did not need all of these individuals, then you don't have a cabinet. Then you will not have people working in the public service.
Right.
So you cannot debunk the fact that he did not speak well. After all, not jokingly, but after all, because it was said by the greatest president in the world, by the president of the United States, our president speaks very beautiful English. And he spoke eloquently yesterday. He did not only speak eloquently, he spoke with sense and humility.
Okay. We'll hold it right there, Dr. Bangala. Let's go back to Alexander. Alexander, you got the tips to roll?
Yeah.
All right, let's start rolling now. So we're going to watch the tip, and then we'll come back and then give our analysis of the tip.
Sports unite people and foster discipline, teamwork, and national pride. To support this, the government and the Bee Mountain Mining Corporation are launching football academies in both Bonn and Montserrat counties, creating direct routes to national team and encouraging professionalism and growth in Liberia's sports sector. Last year's external funding call was a wake-up call. It exposed how vulnerable we become in the race to our security when we rely too much on external support. In my annual message last year, I pledged to strengthen domestic revenue by aligning reforms with regional benchmarks, improving tax compliance and investing in digital systems, including the modern custom inspection center at the Freeport of Monrovia. We have made real progress on these commitments, and the results are clear. Liberia can finance more than its own development if we put the right policies in place and collect what is due. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I commend the Vice President and the Price Committee for acting to prevent unjustified price increases that harm our people. Let me be clear. Business that exploits consumers will be held accountable. Job creation remains the top priority for my administration. Our job creation strategy have focused on addressing the binding and structural constraints growth, including investment in rural energy. In this connection, we have created more than 70,000 short and medium-term jobs across infrastructure, agriculture, social protection, and small businesses, among other sectors. Going forward, the Youth Entrepreneurship and Investment Bank project launched in 2025 will support 30,000 youth-led businesses, creating over 120,000 direct and indirect jobs for the youth. Last year's external funding was a wake-up call. It exposed how vulnerable we become in the race to our security when we rely too much on external support. In my annual message last year, I pledged to strengthen domestic revenue by aligning reforms with regional benchmarks.
Alex, hold it right there. So we want to respond to the tip as you play that.
Yeah, I get it.
And
all right, hold it right there. Yeah, there you go.
Including
can you hold it right there, please?
We have made real progress on these.
Okay, so we'll come back and we'll meet it again. So as you play the tip, we want to be able to respond to it. That way, we'll be able to respond effectively. So what I heard a few things. One, again, about the sport complex. First of all, I mean, I just got the whole gist. So this is a B mounting project. B mounting project that will be built in what, Monserrato and Bourne. Why is that? Where is B mountain located? Right? Okay, you're muted. You're muted. We can't hear you. You're muted.
Myself, okay. What happened is that B Martin is located in Cape Mount.
Okay. So then why Monserrato and Bond County to benefit from the academy?
No, it's not Monserrato and Bond County that are benefiting. It's not just for them to benefit. The facilities will be built in Monserrato and Bond counties. That does not mean that they are the only beneficiaries. That's all. It's just been built there. I went to Bogo Washington Institute. I'm from Lofa County.
No,
Yeah, the infrastructure. They said academies. The president said sports academies will be built in Bong and Monserrato counties.
Right.
And this will be undertaken by the
why is Grand Kema being left out?
No, Grand Kema is not left out. No, sir. Grand Kema is not left out. The fact that they are building these facilities in Bong and Monserrato counties do not mean that Grand Kema County is left out.
I mean, how so?
Until we can come to the mindset of understanding that once there is a development in any part of Liberia, is a development for all Liberians, we cannot move forward. You are, for instance, Archie. Right now, you are in Virginia. George Mason University is in Virginia. That doesn't mean that it's only educating Virginians. I went to school in Virginia. I went to Augusta University.
Okay.
At the time, I lived in Maryland.
Okay.
So let's try to stop this aggregating Liberia into just countyism.
No,
because the point is that if Wologisi is in Lofa, for instance, get me right, get me now. If Wologisi is in Lofa, which it is, so what we are suggesting is that from that question, what we're suggesting is that only Lofians or Lofa County should benefit. No,
that's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying.
But B Martin decides to support the government's agenda on building sports academies in Bong and Massachusetts counties, and then we're asking what happened to Cape Mount.
Okay, let me say one thing.
Let me get involved because there's two different clips.
Veteran, hold 1 second.
There's two different clips, so you only hearing one clip.
Veteran, hold 1 second. Yes, I'll come back to you. So going forward now, since we're about 4 on the panel, we're going to allot time so that everybody, so we'll go around and everybody can be able to, I want to allot 2 minutes to everybody, and then each one of the topics. So we're going to go around, and Dr. Bambla, I'm going to come back to you. Veteran, you're going to start the timing. So you got 2 minutes on this topic on the stadium, and then we'll move on to the next topic.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to give clarification. It's 2 different clips. He played only one. One is a high-tech academy. That's where Cape Mount and B Mountain is involved. The government other one with academy involved FIFA, which would be in Bum and Maserado. But the high-tech academy, Cape Mount and Maserado and Bum. So there are 2 different academy projects. One is high-tech, and one is sponsored by FIFA, one is sponsored by B Mountain.
Okay, you still got 30 seconds. You done?
I mean, except there's question, then I can respond.
Okay, yeah. So let me ask you a question before I go back to the people. Before I go to Elton and Mr. Lugo. Now, thanks for providing the I don't know if it's a clarity, but at least the other side of what we're looking at. But the president did not mention that. Where did you get that information? Where can we find that information you just gave us?
I just sent a clip to you to give it to him. 2 clips. One to talk about the high tech, and the other one was sent yesterday, a few minutes ago, about the high tech academy. That's when everything is written on the clip that I sent you. One is say B Mountain, and then the other one talk about academy will be sponsored by FIFA.
Okay, so we have, just for the purpose of clarification, we have one project, which is that will be going to Grand Cape Mount, and where again?
Cape Mount, B Mountain, Cape Mount, which should be the high tech academy.
And then
so the detail of the high tech will be explained in a clip. And the other one is academy that will be built in Bon County, Maserado, but will be sponsored by FIFA and the government.
Okay, thank you. Let's welcome our two fellow panelists that just joined us. Mr. Nubo, please greet your people and welcome to the show. You're muted, Mr. Nubo, we can't hear you.
Mr. Nemo with hair on, or that a cap?
That my hair do. That my hair do.
I've been walking.
That's my ego hairdo.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Good evening to every one of you. We are back again. And I'm back. I'm happy to be back. And I'm here, to give everybody a hard time. Thank you.
Okay. Well, welcome. We're good to have you too. Elston, the legend, are you still there?
I am. It's always a pleasure, and let's get it rolling.
Okay, great. So we did play. What we're doing here today, we capped some tapes, some shop tapes, thanks to. Oh, we got to give credit first and foremost to Front Page Africa. From all the tips that we are playing, they were created by Front Page Africa. And we want to thank Mr. Ronnie Seat and his very, very terrific organization for providing these tips. And so this is all going off on. We just played one of the tips that spoke of Sports Academy and some other one, what you call it, that Veteran Smith just spoke about. So we're going to, Mr. Nubo, Veteran, I heard you. Okay. So Mr. Nubo, we were talking about the stadium. And so let me go to Dr. Bambala, so we're now timing to speak on his 2 minutes, and then you can pick up from there. Dr. Bambala, are you there?
I'm right here.
Okay. So in your 2 minutes, I think you heard the further information that Mr. Fred, the Veteran Spirit, provided. There will be another project in Grand Cape Mount. We can verify that for now, but I want you to speak on it in the 2 minutes that you have.
I think. Thank you again. For these tips and these clips for our people to understand that. I think in governance, there is no process called equal division of the government approaches across the country. But what we want is equitability. It is desire to solve problems in the country. So when an investor called B. Martin comes out to say, "Hey, you're doing this. I'm going to support you with the high tech academy." We have now to know for what are they doing this, because I'm a businessman also. Business people don't just go into philanthropy without any desire to benefit something from them. So we need to know those things. For FIFA to now say we will get involved in building sports academies with the government of the Republic of Liberia, that's also another positive thing. Let's now ensure that we hold the government's feet to the fire to ensuring that whatever the president said yesterday regarding those things are done, so that next year we can all sit down and now talk about them.
Okay, thank you, Doc. Mr. Nubo,
Yeah.
What's your take on this?
Well,
on the stadium?
I feel that
2 minutes.
Okay. I feel that maybe I need to get 4 minutes because I just came. I feel that what Dr. Mangala said is good. We have B Mountain been operating in the country. I think the emphasis would be on what they are getting from Liberia.
Strong point.
And they're transporting their iron ore, diamond, and anything that can get from our soil through Sierra Leone. And through, Robertsburg. RIA. Robert International Airport. And they come in, it's like, you you've been profiteering, you've been doing this, and then you come, you say, a loaf of bread here. So our government need to be serious with B Mountain. FIFA, I don't know how the selection was done, But no, I feel that that should have happened when we had the mean FIFA man as our president. Maybe they paved the road. So I rest my case. I feel that FIFA is late. And
No, you raised a very valid point there.
I feel that B Mountain is not doing us any favor.
And I think you raised a very valid point there. Because B Mountain has been in the country for quite some time now. And I don't think the Liberian people are informed, let alone the people of Grand Cape Mount, are informed as to how much these people are getting from the resources they are mining from that part of Liberia annually. I don't think anyone wants to know that.
No.
I don't think any one of us know that.
Even the president of Liberia does not know.
Right. In fact, what I'm hearing, they are reporting negative figure, every year. They are saying that they're losing money. They are not making profit. That's what I'm hearing. And so, when business is saying that they're losing money, something is wrong. Year in, year out, something is wrong. But yes. So I'm in agreement with you, Mr. Nubo. I think the focus should be on while we cheer for them to build the academy and all the other stuff. No. But the focus should be on how much are they getting out of there. It's a commensurate. It's a commensurate to the stadium that they want to build. I want to go around again. Maybe a few seconds. If anybody got anything to add to that, then we'll move to the next video.
No, but let me just come. Let me come in before you come in, Mr. Nubo and Mr. Smith. The point that you just struck here is that if we have to put B Mountain feet to the fire, we then need to review the MDA, which is the Mineral Development Agreement between the Republic and the corporate entity, and know exactly what all it is in that document. That cannot be discussed on the on the radio. It cannot be discussed in these public gatherings. But the government of Liberia, through the National Bureau of Concession, must now sit and be very serious to review these documents and these things.
But why it cannot be discussed here?
Because the reason, Mr. Nebo, the reason why we can't discuss it here is that we will not be having all of the nuances and all of the facts in our hands.
Okay.
So I'm talking about we have people who should sit on it, people who represent us. They're not going to do it and just do it and keep it on the covers. You understand the situation? Because B Mountain is supposed to be brought to the table. The NBC will be brought to the table. And everybody who is involved will now get in the conversation, and we know exactly, because they're representing us. And I made a statement before you came in this evening that everybody who works in the government works for the people of Liberia, including the people we elected.
Okay, Mr. Smith, you want to come in before we move on?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that in America, there are people named attached to a project because the funding is coming from that source. So if the government agenda is to provide sports academy and a company wants to support the agenda and the name attached to the B Mountain attached to the academy, so it's in Cape Mount and maybe another county. So the name attached to it because they're providing the funding for that project. Just like where they play football, the name is attached to the stadium. That means somebody put money in that project, the name is attached to it. But the whole detail how it's done, that's why it's another subject I want to bring up. There should be a database place for people to go and get information. We don't have it yet. We don't have it in Liberia, and that's something you can't blame the government, but all previous government, we need to develop a data source fact finding, where you can go and find this information. But all the time when you're having a show or giving a speech, you can't put everything in that speech. But if you want to know how much was spent on this, you know where to go and get it. We don't have it in Liberia.
Okay, so you struck a very good point there, Mr. Nugo.
Yeah, I want to come in to what Fred just said. Honorable, I know the honorable or the veteran Smith. We have information in Liberia. There are what we call SHAPE, SHAPE files from census, from legis. And in America here, that is census information they use. Even if you want to build a police station in a city, you want to build a school, high school, junior high school. These files will give you all the information.
Okay.
So we have what we need. We can get it from legis.
Thank you.
In Liberia there. And B Mountain want to do something, FIFA want to do something, they need to go to those files.
All right, thank you, Mr. Nubo. So what I want to do now, I want to hit the phone line, and then whatever callers out there, they want to call into the show, and I want to catch them while they're still up. And, I realize when we're with them, go to 7 o'clock, that people can be, so the ones that are out there, they're catching.
But Mr. Ray, Legend didn't talk about his spouse.
You will come back, Legend.
That's okay. We come back.
We'll come back, Legend. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So Alexander, they hit the line, please. They hit the line and see the callers out there.
Wait now, everybody, like I told you,
yes, I said this evening, folks. Put a call through on 0776 105 105 881 143504. 0776 105 105 881 143504, and you'll be part of it here this evening. You listen to the panelists have been giving their own analysis about this. So now let's go and pick up this person. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Nia, where you joining from?
This is Mr. Gonda. I'm calling you from Chivy.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah. I did listen to the panelists, and Veteran Smith made a point, but I'm not too clear with it.
Okay.
Because I listened to the president when he mentioned that B Mountain will be constructing an football academy, which one will be in Bonn and another one will be in Maserado. Mm-hmm. But now he said that two clips that the technical school will be built in Cape Mount. So I don't know, where are we? Which one will be following now? Because the statement that I listened to from the president, mm-hmm. he mentioned that people from B Mountain would be happy to build 2 academies in Liberia. Then veteran is telling us that FIFA will be involved with the construction of the academy, and B Mountain will be building a technical institution. I don't know which is which, so that's my concern. Let him clarify this to me. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for being part of the show. 0776 105 105 881 143504. 0776 105 105 881 143504. And you're going to be live here on the program. I beg to differ protocols for this evening. Let's hear you. 0776 105 105. Let's go around and pick up this caller. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
I'm Joe, the Saka calling from Joe Bush.
Mr. Saka, welcome to the show.
All right. Thank you very much. I think those who in America are talking about Liberian problem, I thank them very much. May God be with them. And let it always talk about our country because they the diaspora boys then, they know how Liberia standing and how it is, how it laying down. They know. Okay. I think this government, when I'm not mistaken, got a 10 year here. I don't know when last they talk about bringing 285 yellow machines in the country. We're going in a 10 year. The vice president went there. He came by. No machine. The president said one day he came by. Now he put it in a speech yesterday. People, let's take care of ourselves in Liberia. If we let you, the one you think you're able to do in front of us, do it. Don't make promises and it can't happen. And we don't want for people we were pointing you to go up there, they start playing with our resources and we can't get benefits out of it. That's what happened. Right now, Indian people in Liberia, money, we don't get an income. They don't employ no Liberian. No, we don't hear from the government. Chinese people here, money, we can't hear from the government. And we don't know, no employment. All the on money, they in go camp. Tell us now, where are we heading from? So those of you in America there, you are our children. And you must be very, very, very strong on the government. Because we let the people down to the representative or the senator, they don't get time for us. Our children are suffering. We suffering, we ourselves, we the parents. And you're down there. Just talk about the government, and then by the way, doing the right thing, talk about him. And tell us, in case of another election, because when you tell us now, we don't get a hand to say, okay, we're moving and tell the election. So please, we are suffering. The people lying to us.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being part. Let's take this person. All right, asking this person to drop the line and call back 0776 105 105. Just put a call through here and you will be part of it. 0776 105 105 881 143504 are the numbers to put through here this evening. Let's put the WhatsApp number there. Those of you watching from the diaspora, the last number on the screen is our WhatsApp, and then you can just call on it and we'll put it through here this evening. Let's go on the phone line and pick up this person. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, your name. Where have you joined us from?
So my name is Darimo. Are you sure I call you for the Tuesday there?
All right, welcome to the show, Darimo.
I have a concern and question.
Okay.
Why it is true we need development, we need stadium, we need complex. But my question here is, we are taking our diamond and go in exchange with just for stadium. Are they taking our diamond and go to get people something like sports stadium, or what that gate? That's just something free.
Mr. Archie, right?
What happened? Is he done?
Studio might be frozen or so. Mr.
Oh.
Wright, are you there?
No.
Alex, are you there?
I don't think Archie is around.
No, I'm monitoring, but I mean, Alex, are you hearing me?
No, he's frozen.
Alex?
You can see on the screen. Veteran, go ahead. Take
All right.
over, Veteran.
It's frozen too.
Yeah, take over.
Okay. Okay. One of the caller talk about question about B Mountain. I have the recording from Pay Africa did a great job. Send me the clips. Two sides of the clips. One, in sports, you have the high tech that you can develop the high tech with the actual sporting power in playing sports. So B Mountain will do both the high tech for you to know how well you can run or how you can do. They have a way of you evaluating yourself, whether you're performing your skills and know how well you've been practiced. So they have a high-tech way of measuring yourself, how well you. So all that will be integrated within the academy. As I learned, there will be salary given to those who will be in the academy. And if this whole process is done properly, it will yield dividends to our national team. That's the ultimate goal, to produce a first-class national team, like what happened in Morocco. You hear much about Morocco today. That's why Morocco is so mad. The last time they won was 50 years ago. And all the money they put in the development of sports, just like how Liberia going to put in sports, you wonder, but it didn't just start from Morocco just 1 day, 2 days. There will be an agenda. It will be a program government will put together, but you need the tools and the equipment how to reach to that result. And that's what B Mountain is doing. A high-tech equipment to work along with the training and integrating the academy and all of that to measure the success. So this equipment will help you to measure how well you are coming on. This is how technology can tell you now how well you are working in the what is being put into the program, whether it's really working. There's an equipment that will show. So that's how Lakers and all these international sporting something, they use these type of high tech to integrate within the training program. B Mountain will provide that. Somebody asked the question, what do you mean by high tech? So high tech would be part of the academy. It will be used to help you. And then there will be also the academy where you go to school, you will be fed, you will be taught, and there will be football stadium all around, but it will just be located one place. It will be Bon County and Maserado. But since B Mountain is putting its money there, they have to do it for their own citizen in Cape Mount. So that's how Cape Mount will have their own too. So although the government agenda will be Maserado and Bon County for everybody now, not because it's located in Bon County and Maserado.
Mr. Smith, I think you are confusing us.
Why confusing you?
No, Cape Mount or in Maserado and whatever county, it was FIFA.
I said Bon County.
Bon County. It was FIFA.
Yeah.
It was not B Mountain. B Mountain was...
No. I never said that. I said FIFA also have funding also in the agenda. I said FIFA have funding there to develop stadium and other things. So all that would be...
The way you sound on this show here is like you are running a PR for B Mountain.
No. I didn't tell you that. I said to you...
That's how you sound.
No, I said the reason why name is given to a project, it means that the funding is coming from that company. If you go to play where the Eagle play, there's a company name that is on the stadium. So it means the funding of that stadium, the name carry on the stadium. So it means the funding is coming from them.
Not the stadium of that game.
What game?
The funding for the game. Let's say
I talking about stadium, you talking about game? I said the stadium where the Eagle play, there's a name there attached to the stadium.
We are not getting that. We are not talking about building stadiums. People
I'm talking about.
here.
I think you are confusing. Okay, let me moderate the show, Mr. Nimbo.
When again
Mr.
is being
Let me
played.
moderate it. Let me moderate the show. You confusing. Let me moderate it.
No, you are confusing.
No, you confusing. You confusing what I'm saying. I made an example that the reason why B Mountain is attached to it, B Mountain provided the funding. But the president agenda is Sports Academy. And to get that money, B Mountain said that how B Mountain name is attached to the technical part of the something and the academy because they're providing the funding. And in that same project, FIFA is putting money there also. That's all I'm saying. It's the government agenda where the funding is come from, B Mountain and FIFA. I don't know what I'm clearer or not. Legend, you want to come in?
You are not clear.
No,
the get-go, you said
the
FIFA is responsible for Bone and Maserado, the sport academy, and B Mountain is building some technical place in Cape Mount County. That's why you said from the get-go. And now you change the whole thing around. And
Veteran, my question to you is, Mr. Nibo,
yes.
Can you provide, Mr. Nibo, can you provide your insight on what you know about this? Since you feel conflicted about what the veteran said, just provide all your insight, what you know about it, and then we will rationalize it for ourselves. I want to hear from you what you know about it.
I don't know anything about it. But when I got on, he said the Bone and Maserado was sponsored by FIFA, and the technology center in Cape Mount was sponsored by B Mountain. That's why he said right here. I hope Archie will come back and confirm what I'm saying.
Ellis, everything said stand to be corrected. And there's two things when you're cutting a tip, and there's another thing when the president is speaking. So FunPray Africa cut where power was necessary, but if you read the president speech, it talk about FIFA contribution in the academy, Bomb and Maserado. So if multiple people can support a project, but if we read the document of the president's speech, FIFA, he talk about FIFA role. So I'm not wrong, no matter how you interpret it, but FunPay Africa cut the portion of B Mountain on the recording, but in the president overstructure, they mentioned FIFA also playing a role in the academy. But the high-tech portion, credit is given to B Mountain. So B Mountain, when I listen to the recording right now, B Mountain is playing both roles, the high-tech and the day-to-day academy, they're supporting both.
Okay, Mr. Wisse, he said that
Mr. Nimbo.
there were two scripts. One about FIFA, one about B Mountain. And FIFA was dealing with Bone and Maserado. And the other script was dealing with Cape Mount County, B Mountain. That's what I heard. I hope I'm glad Mr.
Let me chime in real quick.
Yeah, Legion come.
I have it right here.
We're wasting time so we can go forward. Yeah.
I'm just going to read this part of it. President Barker disclosed that the government of Liberia, in partnership with BMC, that B Mountain Company, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They will establish football academy in Bon Cape Mount and Montserrat County. So he's not wrong for that. The only thing I think I need a little clarity from the veteran is, veteran, can you clarify for me that he earlier says that the stadium, since it's being sponsored by B Mountain Company, is going to be named in honor of B Mountain. Did I hear you say that right? Or
no, I never said that. I will give you an example. I will give you an example.
Thank you.
I will give you an example why B Mountain name is attached to it, like in Philadelphia, they put that name at, because they're funding the project. That's all I was saying.
So, Mr. Nebo, I thought that was the only conflict that was there. Then what I was going to ask him if he said that, but he just clarified that he didn't say that. I think we can move on, because that's the way I'm gathering from this. Mr. Nebo, let me just land on this point. Mr. Nebo,
is that he said there were two scripts.
Mr. Nebo, he corrected
one for FIFA, one for B Mountain, and the B Mountain script concentrated on K-Mount.
So it's like that somebody can miss
Mr. Wright.
Mr.
Let me jump in, guys. Let me jump in. So we're gonna go past their partner. The next one I want to talk about is, and we're gonna do that in a rapid session because I want to cover a lot of you. We got an hour plus to be here. The next one is the president talk about the business environment. He said, any business who would try to dupe the Liberian people, you are not going to have it good with his administration. Here's my question to that, and I'll come around to you. In order to enforce such a mandate, you need inspectors in the field. And you come on, man. All the way here in Liberia. This is our country. Let's look in our own heart and speak free on the one here. You think the inspector then I'll go down and go ask the old man or go talk to the Lebanese man, the Indian man, or the Jalo, or a Liberian man that running the shop. Is my man. You say anything more than the and then they call him on the side of where the one go. And then you refuse it. So what I am saying, they have just fired one of the inspector generals, I believe from one of the ministries. I can't remember, but the person, one of the high level officials, were relieved off the job because they were taking bribe when they realized that this business were hiring non-Liberians in position of Liberians should be having. So is it real? Is it real? Let's speak to this, my people. Is this real? Can this succeed? Or the president you're blowing hot air on this one? Let me start with you.
I'll waive my time to Mr. The veteran, because he was speaking and I kind of like try to interject and make some clarity. So veteran, you
can't get sorry for hire. You better tell your own. Okay,
it's okay.
Veteran talk. Can we succeed? Can we succeed?
Yes.
Can we succeed?
I think there's a great concern for the consumer. The consumer been complaining to the president.
You got 2 minutes, sir. 2 minutes.
Yeah, I say the president. The consumer been complaining about these businesses, their unfair practices, and the president have come up with, heard their cries, and said we're going to do something about it right now. And I think it's something that we support. With all what the president said, the bread and butter issue, this is the one that real bread and butter issue, the high prices that the consumer have to worry about from these businesses, the type of poor quality of food, and all of these things they have to endure. So the president heard their cry and said, any business that involve in unfair competition practices in terms of high prices and other violation, there would be real high measure taken by his government on behalf of the consumer to punish them. And when a president says something and the consumer listen to it, they will hold the president responsible if not implemented. But he hold the crowd that the price is so high, it's not going down, it's going up. Now he says some of the problem comes from these businesses. He have done things to bring the prices down, but there are some businesses just want to rob the consumer. And this time they're not going to get away with it. Something will be done to them. So I love that part of it.
Okay, but let me, Mr. Nubo, let me come to you. You've been on the morning show on the state podium, and you heard some of the callers complaining how these mobile companies take their meetings from them without them knowing. And in fact, they have made a complaint. Maybe Alexander can help you on this one. You know, he's on the ground and he can talk on this one. And they have not gotten any redress on this. So is the president serious about this thing? They think right before then they can fix it. But he put it in Sona as if to say, you know, he about to do something about it.
Well, I feel that he read what they put in the Sona. But these issues have been around. Even when I went to Liberia 2024 for Joe Boakai inauguration, the issues were still there. I mean, my grandchildren were telling me, oh, Grandpa, I know, put $1 on your SIM card. Don't put $10 there, don't put $5 there. Don't put $20 because the cell phone company will see it. And the issues are still there. And even the same B Mountain and other companies, they are still robbing our people. So I think Joe Boakai, read what they put in a speech.
Yeah, because
as I said, he could have even done it. They could have even done it better with teleprompter. Because he had buried down the real speech.
We'll come to that. So, Alexander, let's bring you on this one. The president said he's going to support y'all. If they put cheat y'all, you're going to get vet, probably you're going to fund them plenty of money. They're not going to do it. Is it possible?
Thank you. Let me say thanks to everybody. For me, if we will succeed in this, then it have to be another branch of government established to monitor this, because we have commerce who is also responsible for this, but then these things are still happening. Mr. Smith, I can tell you, Mr. Wright, I can tell you, there are other places here in Grand GEDEH County that if you go, you can buy rent for $4,500. There are other places in the bush, and the commerce can reach there to go do inspection. There are other places people buying rent $3,500 now. And one thing we've forgotten to know is SHEKU is not only Grand GEDEH County. So even if the president made a statement to say the rest prices to drop, it should go all over Grand GEDEH. But yeah, then still, the prices are still high. So now he coming out to say if the people cheat, maybe the Liberian will going to end up found them. If commerce was to continue to monitor the price, I don't think we can succeed unless it will have different branch of government that will monitor the system to say yes. Because they go there and do their inspection, maybe at the end somebody just drop a pocket and then forget about the person. Now as we speak, right before when the president spoke for the first time, it was 2,600. Now we're going back up to 2,900. What's happening in the coming days? So meaning that we'll still go back to that same era. So the only way we can succeed, that's the way that it will have different teams to monitor the system. Well, then we can succeed. But if the yes say maybe come in 1 or 2 times and then look at it, say everything is okay and forget about it, we'll still go back to the same era. We heal.
All right. Let me hold you right there, Alex. Yeah. Let me hold you there. Good point. Can you roll the tip? Can you roll the tip where we stop? Can you go back and roll it from there? The tape.
But actually, let Joe Boaka start giving Fred the ghost soup.
We're not seeing you. You're talking in the back. We can see you.
Okay.
Okay. And it's not roll the tip.
Let Joe Boaka start giving the ghost soup
in the back.
or the cold water.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Fred. Roll the tip.
I come in the internet.
Fred, make eyes on you to know.
This sister, right?
I will work so hard to bring the youngest minister of youth and sport to come on our show. I promise I will work to do that.
And that would be great.
Because that would be her job, to implement the president agenda on sports.
Fred, don't go back now. We won't stop to where we want to start to where we stop. No. We're going all the way back.
Unite people and foster teamwork and national pride. To support this, the government and the B Mountain Mining Corporation are launching football academies in both Bonn and Montreal counties, creating direct routes to national team and encouraging professionalism and growth in Liberia's sports sector. Last year's external funding call was a wake-up call. It exposed how vulnerable we become in the race to our security when we rely too much on external support. In my annual message last year, I pledged to strengthen domestic revenue by aligning reforms with regional benchmarks, improving tax compliance, and investing in digital systems, including the modern Customs Inspection Center at the Freeport of Monrovia. We have made real progress on these commitments, and the results are clear. Liberia can finance more than its own development if we put the right policies in place and collect what is due. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I commend the Vice President and the Price Committee for acting to prevent unjustified price increases that harm our people. Let me be clear. Business that exploits consumers will be held accountable. Job creation remains a top priority for my administration. Our job creation strategy has focused on addressing the binding and structural constraints of growth, including investment in rural energy. In this connection, we have created more than 70,000 short and medium-term jobs across infrastructure, agriculture, social protection, and small businesses, among other sectors. Going forward, the Youth Entrepreneurship and Investment Bank project launched in 2025 will support 30,000 youth-led businesses, creating over 120,000 direct and indirect jobs for the youth. Last year's external funding call was a wake-up call. It exposed how vulnerable we become in the race to our security when we rely too much on external support. In my annual message last year, I pledged to strengthen domestic revenue by aligning reforms with regional benchmarks, improving tax compliance, and investing in digital systems, including the modern Customs Inspection Center at the Freeport of Monrovia. We have made real progress on these commitments, and the results are clear. Liberia can finance more than its own development if we put the right policies in place and collect what is due.
In a major boost for the future of Liberia's post, President Joseph Newman Boakai has unveiled an ambitious technology-driven football development initiative, one that could reshape the country's sporting future and redefine presidential legacy. The initiative will establish football academies in Bone, Cape Mount, and Masurado counties, creating cultural pathways for boys aged 5 to 19 to progress from grassroots football to national teams. The project introduces FIFA-guided training free kits, elite youth academies, and a dedicated goalkeeper academy, addressing one of Liberia's longest-standing weaknesses in the national team. For the first time in domestic football, FCBU Mountain will deploy AI camera systems, performance analytics, and sports science, including genetic testing abroad to reduce injuries and improve players' performance. Beyond football, the academies will integrate education and anti-drugs programs using sports as a tool for social transformation. If fully implemented, experts believe the initiative could strengthen Liberia's national teams, revive domestic football credibility, and become a defining pillar of President Boakai's legacy. For Front Page Africa, I am Christopher Walker reporting.
What's your take on the president message regarding the
I think that and believe that is right on the point. That place has been desecrated. And one of the problems we have as a nation, until we learn to respect our dead, we have problems with going forward. And I think the president's proposal is excellent. We can turn that place into a park. I don't know where his friends are. We can turn it into a park where we can have the names of everybody who's buried in there and celebrate them and memorialize them and use it for some form of national development or national unity, so to speak, and rebuild that place somewhere else. So I agree with the president.
Are you against the demolition exercise?
No, they should not demolish it. And also, you talk about.
It could be a better state than it was years ago. So, what do you say about that?
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I don't think there has been significant change. Some progress has been made, but I don't see significant change. For example, outsourcing of Liberian jobs and Liberian services to the companies, foreign companies that these jobs and services were outsourced to honor Ria. I still the same. And we are buying more foreign products than Liberian products. Look, I went to the agriculture fair in Kanta, and I was
to the fact that yes, these codes are coming up very soon, meaning the World Economic Crimes Code and the National Anti-Corruption Code.
All right, hold it right there. Hold it right there.
Between
Alexander, hold it right there.
It can't really be the case anymore because if the act is passed by March or April, then it means we have to go to the next stage.
Usually hears me. Alex, hold it right there. Alex, are you hearing me? Okay, good. Yeah, look, I don't want to keep Roy and then we'll, forget some other stuff that already been said.
Yes, I get you.
Okay, great. So,
all right.
Okay, great. So, I want to go around the table. Let's start. I want to work our way back. You heard Mr. Tiawon Gonglo, Mr. Nubo. Councilor Tiawon Gonglo is someone that is very, very close to you, if I may say. I think what he was speaking on is the ongoing exercise of the demolition along the expansion of the road in Vera Paz and Monrovia. What do you make of his stand on it? He's saying no, he doesn't agree with the demolition. He's an opposition figure, and I wanted to play this because, what he says Yeah.
Tiawan Gonglo is Liberia, people say standard bearer. Because standard bearership in Liberia is everlasting. Of the Liberia's People's Party. And that is the only party I am a member of in Liberia. People will say I'm a unity partisan or I'm this and that. But I am a registered member of Liberia People's Party. And when it comes to rural issues, it comes to expansion issues, Tiawan Gonglo need to do consultation. I mean, a standard bearer is not everything. You gotta do some consultation. Even Tiawan Gonglo going and being a lawyer or preaching to say, they bank governor, no, I can represent him. And he ended up representing the bank governor. That was not a good taste for me. So maybe Archie ran away.
No, he didn't. I just got communication from him. So, veteran, you wanna chime in on that point, and I will after you. I will go on with the sports aspect of it. So you go ahead, veteran. Thank you, Mr. Nibo.
Thank you.
The only part that I got, you talking about all the clips or just that particular clip?
You can talk on the sports part or what Councilor about the demolition.
Okay. The sports part, it took care of itself because when you play it answer all the questions Mr. Nimbo had concerned about because it's two portions of the clip. So we heard one side and there's another version on the technical side, how the technical integrated into sports to get the maximum out of our player and the training part of it. And the role FIFA playing into it, all inclusive in that. But when President spoke, this was the version of Front Page Africa reporter analyzing just how we analyzing, talking all the good points of the president's speech. But when the president spoke, if you look at it, he talked about the role FIFA would play, FIFA funding on the fee and all the part FIFA will play, and the journalists also talk about FIFA. So my point that I stressed, FIFA will play a part in this whole academy, but B Mountain would be the number one financial supporter of this project. So that's my part on sports. And the three counties will be Kibma, Bum, and Maserado. So those are the three counties. Yeah.
Thank you.
On the line of he's an opposition. So opposition seems to have a right to see. But one of the things he stressed, and I will agree with it, most of our job, and because we don't produce our product to send abroad, we want to export abroad, and most of it are foreign and all of that. So I see his point on that. But on the other thing, he wants to get positive to the government. So that part, I will leave that part. But the one about exporting mostly dominated by foreigners, I agree with him on that point.
Veteran, I want to thank you for those points. Look, let me chime in on the beginning with mind strength, the era of sports. I will say that for free. Anything geared towards sports in our country is well taken, because if you remember those all who grew up in Liberia during the days of our civil upheaval, sports played a very integral part when we were helter-skelter. Whenever Lone Star had a big game, I mean, even the fighters in the bushes, they would drop their guns if they could and come to town and was ready to unify us. I'll say this for free. The past government, George, we are erected some sports parks like PHP Park and the rest of them. But if you see what B Mountain is trying to do in this government, they're trying to erect some mini parks that could cost anywhere in an approximation of 300,000 to a million. That's a typical cost of a mini park, but a real active stadium, the way I expected George, we had to thrive. The last government of George, he had considered building like a real stadium for Liberia, like the former president Samuel Doe did, and build a stadium and place his name on it. If George we had done something like that, maybe if he had not done so well in like education, the more relevant thing like education and the health sector, maybe the people would consider him, because why? They was have a second thought like, hey, this guy, he's a sports icon, he came through sports and he did well, he built stadium, he brought in foreigners and they built sports academy, meaningful contribution in sports. I think we have helped his case for a second term, but as we all saw, he didn't do those things in his strength. So when he was asking for a second term, the Liberian people rejected him and they brought Joseph Barker. It doesn't matter. I said a lot of people from their end, CDC's end, they always say, oh, we lost by 20,000 votes, we lost by X, Y, Z. It doesn't matter. When you lost, you lost. When you fail, you fail. So I'm saying it to mean that this government getting this boost from B Mountain is a huge morale for it, and it's going to go a long way. Whether it will take them to 2029, it's going to be perceived, in a good light. The cost it takes a lot of people to erect personal businesses and stuff. Like for instance, building 19 condominiums, refurbishing or George Weah home on 19th Street that were damaged since maybe 1996 April 6 war. The cost for those things, it could be in the approximation of mini stadium and not a full stadium, because Mr. Smith, a full stadium can cost anywhere around maybe 40-50 million to $1 billion. That's hard to call, but if let's say when George you play sports up to the zenith, the very top. If he had a requisite a connection, like people used to say, oh, the man has all the connection, he will make it happen when he become president. He could have influenced, not his own cash. He could have influenced a stadium during his 6 years in power, because that's his strength. You maximize your strength and do what you have to do to say. And for Councillor Gonglo, I'm going to retire with Councillor Gonglo. I like him a lot. I will tell anybody for free. You see, if Liberian ought to look to a different direction, I would say they should be considering somebody like Councillor Gonglo, LPP, and ANC, Mr. Cummins, because UP have had a chance. They were there, Ellen 12 years, and then CDC had a chance, George, we are 6 years, and UP is there today, Joseph Barker's 6 years. So if we want to look in a different direction, even though I support this government, I would say Liberian should be looking at meaningful people with meaningful contribution like Councillor Gonglo, who have done a lot of pro bono work for a lot of Liberians, and Mr. Cummings, who is a proven successful man in his field. I mean, there's a different.
My man, the people say the man, you let to look for rich clients, man.
It's fine. It's their perception. I'm saying if Liberia ought to go away from the idea of, oh, only UP, CDC, we should look in a different light. And I'm very serious about it. The way to move the country forward is Liberia. I will tell people right now where we are. Liberia is more to me like a piece of project that you're working on. You're trying to figure it out like a puzzle. Trying to figure it out. You gotta keep trying it until you get it sorted out. Until then, and that's my thought about Liberia. We should look in a different direction. UP have had a chance, CDC have had a chance, and it's only time that we give other people the chance. I like Councillor Gonglo a lot, and I like Mr. Cummins a lot, because they are people who are proving over the years to be successful in their disciplines.
Actually, I want to correct Legend Whistle.
Is it crossfire? You can.
We're not crossfire. We're not crossfire.
No, on the stadium issue.
No, that's okay. You can save it for crossfire. You guys will do that with
hold on, because I want to move to the next.
No, I want to do the clarification.
Mr. Newman, can you jot it down and then you can correct it? We'll come back. Just jot it down so you don't forget.
Because I want to complete this video.
Okay.
And then in the next 20 minutes, we'll jump into the crossfire. All right?
Okay.
Yeah. So So the next one we heard there was I think we heard Babu, Councilor Babu. Councilor Babu on the Mr. Number run away because he gave you the channel to
No. I'm still on. No.
Okay. That's true.
I enjoy my boom.
Okay, I respect that. That's true. Okay. So, Councilor Babu was talking about the War Crimes Court, my people. And I will tell you what my own man, my own leader said. He told you from the beginning, and this is true, and it will remain true. He told you the War Crime Court would not happen. And he said it because, look, nobody can go and set trap for the set. When a man knows he's a road, you know that's why he said they will catch you. You know? That's how the War Crime Court looking. On a serious note, look, all the Liberian politicians, from the time the war stopped in Liberia, they're all found the same on the wrong side of the law. If that court comes about, that's too many people that will go to jail. If they don't go to jail, they're going to be forced to restitute. Right? And they're not prepared to do that. The people leave government job today within 1 or 2 years time to get broke. Nobody know where they're getting broke from. So imagine when the War Crime Court grabbed these people. Babu grabbed them and said, we know you are in a position and you acquire the property and it doesn't commensurate with your salary. Tell where you get the money from to do this. And they can show proof. And Babu said, okay, so you can show proof. I'm taking the property and will sell it. Now, Swiss side wanted me to come in right away. So these are the things. And there's so many other reasons. These are the things. That's some of the reasons from my perspective on people. You know, so I listen to Babu. I like the optimism he expressed. Of course, he's the leader of the court. You know, he should create that optimism. But Mr. Babu, I'm sorry, you're dealing with too many people, too many hands that waiting that job. You're not willing to help. So on that note, I want to Mr. Nuba, you ready to come in? Should I talk about it? Then we'll join me to the crossfire. Mr. Nuba, you there or your mouth still full?
I'm here.
Okay, but we see you now.
Even though people like friends.
We don't see you. You gotta.
Yeah. I'm trying to show myself.
Okay.
Because my mouse is not mousing.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. I'm here. And I feel that we are mixing everything. But I want to go to legend. We said first.
No, we're going by the tips, Mr. New, but we're playing the tips because we want to make sure we cover. These tips are all part of the SONA. These people are on the SONA and they were speaking on what the president.
No.
You remember, you can address.
If you want to talk about anything outside
any misinformation that
you will come back at that in the next 20, in the next 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We'll join me to the crossfire. You can join on.
Okay, but then you need to skip me and go to somebody else.
Mr. Fred, the veteran, are you there?
Yes.
Did you hear Mr. Babu talking? Babu talking about the war economic crimes.
It didn't complete. You still must stop there.
Okay, but what did you hear about it?
No, he just talking about it's a long-term process, and they're working on that, and he's very hopeful that it will be implemented.
Okay.
The veteran, you want to get situated better, and I go, and then you can come after me.
Okay, sure.
Because you know that you stay in motion.
Yeah, go ahead.
So here's my thing about this whole War Crime Court. I think your leader, as you infer, is right. The War Crime Court seem likely not to be, like you said. There are a whole lot of things and a whole lot of people are tied to it one way or the other. Like you said, if you know you were gonna be a criminal, you were gonna be a little bit on the lax side when it comes to criminal acts. So you were right about that. But here's my thing about it. I think some of the things that have happened that should be involving war crime code. They've taken care of themselves over the time, and some things just have to slide. Like for instance, we've lost Senator Prince Johnson, somebody who was actively involved with the war. Yeke Koluba is still around, but he's always clamoring for war crimes code to come for whichever reason. We have somebody like Charles Taylor and his son. Charles Taylor has already been incarcerated by the international community through ICC. He's sitting there in The Hague. Who knows for how long? He might spend the rest of his life there. His son, Chucky Taylor, who created Graves Crime, leaving America as a citizen to go to back Liberia and commit very grave crimes. And today he's incarcerated in Florida. I still believe he's still in Florida. So certain things have already played themselves out that we don't even have to worry about with major players. The like ARCHIE, GV Kroman, they're no more around. So, you know, I agree. We want, if it's up to everybody, definitely we want people who committed heinous crime to be brought to book. But I think as we see team play over the years, a lot of these major players, they've been eliminated one way or the other. So I think I like the way it's flowing. You know, something just have to slide, and yeah, your leader is.
But let me. You heard about Legend. Let me frank about it. Look, the people have not funded the court as it should.
Right.
First of all, when the men started, the men had to struggle to get place to even put his chair down to sit down. You know, and now they're playing all the shenanigans in the budget. They gave him a small amount, and the people who were supposed to help him to get the court off the ground, meaning the international partners. I don't know if to call it now, they're not partners, you know. But anyway, we use the phrase. The international partners that are supposed to work with him, provide him the funding to get the court, to train his, you know, the 50 plus people he said he got ready to go. To train all these people. Who's going to train them now? Did I bring government to put money down for that thing?
That's your point. It's exactly your point. They're trying to get away with it, but not say it directly. So I think it's just going to be that kind of case. Like you already said it. If you know you're a rogue, you're more than likely not going to press hard on rogues. So it just got to go like that. But yeah, the veteran can chime in, and then the people can go if you want to.
Yeah. So let's close all this when I'm the veteran. You want to. I think you still got something to add to this, or we'll go straight into crossfire.
Go into crossfire, yeah.
The veteran?
Yeah. The only thing to add to it, in order for the War and Economic Crime Code to be effective, that's why he said it's a long term, because the lawmakers themselves do not want to incriminate themselves by having a War and Economic Crime Code. So if they get involved and wanting to have a War and Economic Crime Code, they have to pass the bill to support, to solidify that job to be done. So do they want to incriminate themselves? That's why I agree that we'll not see it for a long time. If they do it, we clap for them. Bravo.
Hey, you'll never clap for that. But you know, that's end on that note. And now let's jump into the crossfire, my people. You are welcome to jump in at any time, but we'll maintain the quorum so that our listening audience can get to
Mr. Nimbo, it's all yours.
So let's start with Mr. Nimbo. What's the quorum with the legend?
Yes, I'm here. The War Crime Code.
Speak your mouth or forever remain silent.
The War Crime Code. I was
we tell you are coming to correct.
4 minutes.
Yeah, I think you're passing the War Crime Court, Mr. Nubo.
Huh?
I think you're passing the War Crime Court.
Hold on.
All right.
I need 4 minutes, not 2 minutes. The War Crime Code.
Well, this is the
game.
Don't tell me what the way. Go ahead.
There's a game that was played by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf administration. The game was replayed by George Weah, and Walker is playing the game. Like, let the lawmakers come and decide whether we should have one crime or this and that. So no, I mean, it's the same game. I mean, as Mr. Smith said, It's not going to happen because the lawmakers are already guilty. Some of them who were involved in the war, in the killing of our people, in the economic crimes, even your weird government or our weird government was involved in economic crimes. And I know or I believe that even our current government is involved in economic crimes.
Mr. Nimbo, this is crossfire. Can you explain how the BR government was involved in crimes?
What is it?
Can you explain how the WIA's government was involved in crimes? This is crossfire.
Are you in Liberia or are you in America here?
I was born and raised in Liberia. How is that important?
And you live in Liberia, and you don't know that WIA was involved in economic.
That's why I asked you. I want you to explain. This is crossfire. Can you explain how?
Okay. I'll get to that. But I'm saying the same games that were played by Ellen government, replayed by Wakai and by WIA and duplicated or duplicating by Joseph Waka.
That still does not explain how WIA was involved with crimes. So can you explain that? Because I come from a sports background, even though I don't support it, you can glaringly see, I don't care about WIA's presidency, never will. But I want you to tell me how you were involved with crimes in terms of war crime. Can you? I need that clarity. It's crossfire.
And just to add to that, you're talking about war crime and economic crime. So both of them join together.
Economic crime.
Okay, can you explain how?
I'm saying economic crime.
Economic crime. Explain how, sir.
If you have been following the news, if you have been living in Liberia, you will know what I'm talking about. What the mansions those we are built. That's not economic crime. Using the national resources, national money. The mansion he built, the homes he built in Southtown. I've been to Southtown. I went to Southtown. I spent a week there during summer do era. And the homes he built there, what is the benefit to Liberia? I mean,
okay.
You were saying, well,
let me talk with you.
He asked me a question.
I appreciate your answer.
I'm
Mr.
trying
Nibo.
to answer his question.
I appreciate it. But I want you to also not forget, can you go back? I want you to revert to the stadium and give me the correction I needed. You said I misspoke, or I said something that was incorrect. The stadium, when I was addressing the stadium by B Mountain, can you make that correction now? It's crossfire.
I don't know why you are talking about.
Okay, I'm talking about, I was speaking about B Mountain and the stadium, the mini stadium they were building, and you said I said something wrong, and you needed to clarify it.
Okay, yes.
Thank you. Go ahead.
You said Samuel Doe built a stadium. That is false.
Okay.
We had Taiwanese.
Right.
We had Taiwan that built Letsuko in Maryland County, my county. And Tobo came. Tobo established diplomatic relationship with mainland China. And Taiwan had to leave. And mainland China told Tobo, we cannot spread ourselves a project. It was William Arrow Tobo who said no, he needed a stadium. I was at Tuckman College of Technology, a student there.
Okay. I just want.
No, let me learn.
You will learn. Let me say something. Now you will learn. I just want to tell Alexander he's gonna be with us for a little bit of time because I'm enjoying the conversation. He's gonna be here for a little bit.
Okay.
So carry on, Mr. Smith. Carry on.
So that how the stadium construction started. It started before
Mr. Nimbo.
Started before the coup.
Mr. Numbe, you are 100% correct.
Eh?
It was initiated by William Richard Tolbert, and it was completed during those administration around 1986.
Yes.
You are right. And the Chinese building. So I misspoke.
Yeah,
I misspoke. So is him. I misspoke. I intended saying that it was completed by the Samuel Doe's administration, but it was started before the coup d'etat.
And even the initial understanding was to name it known as Waniboto. But the investment that Samuel Doe put into sports, nobody could question him, or name it after Samuel Doe.
You are right.
So that's the correction I want to
Okay,
make.
so I want to come back. I want to come back on what you said, Mr. Nubatu. We're going to make you a point mayor tonight.
What happened?
Because you made a lot of revelation here.
Who is Wani Boto? You can't just say name we're all giving people. Who is Wani Boto?
Wani Boto, mother is Wani from Facedown, Maryland, and his father was a Ghanaian. And because the Ghana people go by the mother, Wani Boto was one of the best players in Ghana, but he could not play for the national team. That's how Wani Boto came to Liberia. Yes.
That's a great history. That's a great history.
Yes. And there was a game between Ghana and Liberia. Lone Star. You were playing for Lone Star. They broke his rib.
Oh, that time you're in the hospital bed, you're in the hospital bed to go get for them to score the goal.
Right. That's a great story.
Anyway, we're talking about soda. Let's go to soda.
No, Mr. Nibo.
All of they eating soda. All eating soda.
We enjoying the crossfire right now.
Why did not talk about Wani Boto?
No, Baga not. Mr. Nibo, I'm going to say this. I like that you provided clarity on the George Mia's relative to the economic crimes, but I didn't know that he had erected structure also. All I thought he refurbished his home on 9th Street and he built 19 condominiums in Pinsville. I saw them with my eyes because I was in Liberia.
You don't know about Sastan?
Yeah, no, I did not. I have no prior knowledge of the Sastan ones. I mean, that boy, he built so many structures in 6 years that he could not build in all his professional year that they say he had.
Unbelievable. Let's play the game fair here. Now people watching. People want to watch going forward.
Yeah,
they don't want to talk about.
I just want to cover we are now.
No, you cannot.
You know what? If you want to say that, that's up to you.
I'm gonna say somebody have to prove that to me. I come from a journalism background. I want to make sure somebody can authenticate that he has structure in
I just
want us to be able to balance the skills here tonight.
It's crossfire.
So, crossfire, then Mr. Wright, if you want to be in the crossfire, then I have to be the moderator.
Go ahead, take it.
Okay. Oh, that's great.
But actually, I definitely want to get a point that you about to make, though.
So our audience, this is where we call crossfire.
No, Mr. Smith, you gotta declare yourself.
Okay.
Are you
Fred, the veteran Smith?
I can call it communist. And who are you?
No.
I'm a novice to politics. I'm a novice to politics. I only believe in humanitarian gesture for the upliftment of people. That's the type of politics I play. I don't play no other politics. Anything with benefit the
That's true.
So, Mr. Wright was the moderator for, but this the crossfire, and Mr. Wright loves to be in the crossfire. And so now I declare Mr. Wright officially part of the crossfire, and he's now moderator. Fred, the veteran Smith, taking over his seat, and now I am the moderator. So looking at that, let me go straight to him to begin the crossfire, saying he been in a cool seat by asking questions.
Yes.
Mr. Wright, what have you heard so far from our distinguished panelists that you agree or disagree to?
Well, I think they all spoke excellently tonight. They all, were on the topic. We played the tips and they provide insights, wonderful details, explanation to all the topic that we had here tonight. And I want to thank you all for doing that. But I have to say, I disagree with Mr. Nubo when he says that George Weah built this, George Weah built that. But you don't forget now, there's certain things Mr. Nubo have not diverged here tonight. And I will do it because he called me seditious. So, I'll wear that crown tonight. I'll wear that crown tonight. You are an Ellen Knight.
It's crossfire. It's crossfire.
You are an Ellen Knight, Mr. Nubo. You are a very close friend to Ellen. As a matter of fact, you were on Ellen delegate during her first election. So can you tell us it now that
musical chair.
Yeah. If we were to evaluate the crime of George Weah 6 years, to Ellen 12 years of missed opportunities, where will we stand, Mr. Nubo? Where?
Mr. Nubo.
This proverbial sedition is asking you. Proverbial sedition is asking you.
Thank you, Mr. Sedition Almighty. I'm George Nubo. I cannot deny that I am a friend of Ellen, or I was a friend of Ellen.
And you still is a friend of Ellen. You still an Ellenite.
And Ellen, when she became president, Ellen asked me, George, I want you to be in the government. I say the government is so corrupt. I cannot. And the only person who approached me, who convinced me, was John Malu. Because I pushed John Malu to say, no, you have to be the Auditor General. And John Malu, application to European Commission, I printed that at my iTech.
So, Mr. Nubo, you can't ask crossfire. So, you can't crossfire and crossfire. So, Nubo, answer the question. I will bring other people in.
Answer the question. What are you
I
going around for?
have to lay the
You don't have
But
time.
the crossfire have only a few seconds. You can't take everything.
No. I mean,
Are you an Elliness or not? That's the question on the board. Are you an Elliness or not?
You got 2 seconds, and that's why you are doing, and you are conflicted.
No, I ask you a question. Are you an Elliness or not? That's the question.
I don't answer yes or no questions.
Can you defend yourself?
That's what I'm doing. And
but you get 1 minute few seconds to answer that question.
No, I can't answer the question in 2 seconds.
I said 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
You interrupted me. I don't know what kind of cold water Archie gave you.
No, I gave you 2 minutes. I gave you 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
2 minutes, fine.
Okay.
And that's how I did not work for Ellen government. And that's how I work for John Molu General Auditing Commission. What was the purpose? To catch people who were corrupt.
Who administration you work under?
Ellen Johnson Sirleaf administration.
So are you an Elliness saying you work under her government?
She asked me
to
work for her government. I said no. John Molu, who I push.
Yeah.
I told the story. But no, he will present here that he is ignorant of what I'm saying.
Who John Molly works for? Ellen government?
John Molly works for the European Union.
Honor Ellen Johnson Sirleaf government?
Honor Ellen Johnson Sirleaf.
So are you not saying Elliness if you play the musical chair?
No.
Not with Ellen, with John Molly, but say it's Ellen government. Are you not consider?
Ellen, Archie does not even know. When Ellen was running for election, I sent Ellen a communication. If you ask Ellen, you have any contact with her, you ask her, she will tell you. I say, Ellen, I'm here, but I want to criticize you.
You get a few seconds.
Hold on. Criticize you on all your performances during your campaign.
So what I'm getting from you, you're not an Elliness. Who are you?
I'm George Numbo.
So you didn't say, first you say you are under another political party. Now you say you're not Elliness.
If you can accuse Mr. Wright, this is crossfire. If you can accuse Mr. Wright of being a city chair, you cannot just be Mr. Nibo. He can accuse you of being an Ellen Knight. Fair game.
Well, you put confusing the whole thing.
No, but you have. I said, who are you? But then you call your name. So something you hiding. Something you hiding.
When I get somewhere, they say, "Who are you?" I will answer John Numo.
No, who motivated you? Who gathered you to your political? Who gathered you?
Member, I could be arrested for that.
So why you say John Nimbo? Why you scared to call your political affiliation?
No.
Josh Nimbo, ex-friend or current friend of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf.
Mr. Smith, you have to learn how to ask questions.
But asking your question, you dodging for
it. What is your political alignment? But you say, who are you?
You don't ask, but you didn't ask Mr. Wright.
Thank you, premature.
No,
Okay,
Mr. Nemo,
okay,
you cannot ask Mr.
okay.
Right a question.
Mr. Legend,
Legend.
Legend,
Yeah,
Legend,
let me make you to
Legend.
know that.
Can you clarify the
I'm about
question that
to.
I posed to Mr. Nemo and
I'm
put it
about
in
to.
context? Yeah.
I'm putting it in context right now, Mr. Nemo. You did not ask Mr. Wright a question. You made an inference. You were very direct. You said, I'm going to call you, Mr. Wright, a sedition. So now, Mr. Smith is calling you and Mr. Wright, they are both calling you or early night. So we have to go with it. What is good for the geese, we say it's also good for the gander. So fair is fair.
You are not playing a fair game.
No, wait. I was playing a fair game. I asked you.
And I call my name.
You said, are you
I was speaking in context. It was in context.
No, what context?
You were speaking in context. The subject on the floor.
We
know your name is George. But we're talking about your
position with alien. Okay. Crossfire. Mr. Legend.
Right under you here, we can see a George H. Nemo, so we don't need to know your name.
We don't even ask
you. The same way you accuse Mr. Wright of being a sedition, why are you denying him accusing you of being early night?
He said, "Who are you?"
Right.
In the context, if you're not early night, who are you? That's where the context is coming from. We ask you say you are not. So who are you?
Yes. We know you to be an early night. So who are who are you?
First, you withdrew the first question, and you're trying to refine it.
No, it's the same content on a crossfire. On a crossfire, when we ask you one question, we give you another chance to redeem yourself. Are you an early night? You said no. Who are you? So based on for that context, you say you are not.
What they call early night?
Ellen protege.
Oh, call him. Okay, Mr. Wright said Ellen protege.
Ellen protege.
No. You asking a question.
No. I said I'm not defining that.
You are referring to what Mr. Wright is saying.
You want to know who is an early night? I'm telling you who an early night is.
Okay, Mr. Nemo. Mr. Nemo, let's get back to basics. Let's get back to basics. Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright. How do you classify Brother Nemo?
Nubo.
Okay. How do you classify him? Nimbo.
I know Mr. Nubo to be.
Nubo.
I know Mr. Nubo to be an Ellenite.
Okay. Did you hear it? What he said? What is your defense to that naming?
What defense? Okay. He said he know me to be Ellenite.
Yeah.
What does Ellenite mean?
Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Wright.
Ellenite is one. Is the question posed to me, Mr. Smith?
Yeah. To you.
An Ellenite is one who has been in the vanguard, who has been in the corner, who has been in the room, who has been behind her foot to foot. A long relationship, have established that relationship, both in personal, in government, in public. That's who an Ellenite is. And who will come? No, let me finish. And who will come at a public forum like this and want to upskill all her wrongdoing, hide it from the people, but yet we want to look at somebody else like the George Weah and badmouth George Weah, but forget Ellen, whom you know, whom you work for. That's who an Ellenite is.
Mr. Wright, one question, and you can clarify on the same thing. By him working on a job model, it disassociates him from being an Ellenite?
No, it does not. In fact, it confirms that. Because previously he was an Ellenite,
Then he went on a John Malu within Ellen government, and then I even compound the Ellenites.
And that can be easily explained. If somebody else or we are sharing, they can easily work in Nathaniel McGill's office. That doesn't
let me come
prevent them from being reaction.
So, Mr. Nemo, how do you call him? How do you call Mr. Wright? How you call Mr. Wright? We got to set the context now. How do you call Mr. Wright?
I will come with all the adjectives later on.
But we want to establish this so you can say,
It's crossfire.
The Archie man there, he is on neophyte.
You what?
Whatever. He is on neophyte.
I understand that term. Be specific. I mean, we lost.
You got dictionary on your computer. Go and do the research. Let me continue. John Mullen, he is a monorace.
I take that. Yes.
John Mullen and myself supported Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. And John Malu, because of his stance against corruption, I refused to work with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, and I agreed to work with John Malu.
Who John Malu working for? Who John Malu working for?
The European Commission.
Honor who administration? Honor who administration? So how you understand that in the context? How you understand that in the context?
But John Malu was paid by European Commission.
We say where you were paid from, but which government? Which government?
Under whose administration?
But John Malu.
Okay, so how do you divorce the two?
No. You shouldn't be asking me questions from here and there.
No,
John Malu did not have any tolerance for corruption.
He could have resigned. He could have resigned.
No.
Did you resign or you work for John Malu? I ask you a question. Did you resign or you went for John Malu?
Well, veterans, be careful how you talk.
John Malu had no tolerance for corruption. Like people like Archie right. Like people like veterans.
You go to legend.
Legend. How you call an individual who will not respond to the question? He said he not Ellenite, but who are he in the center? Who are you? Are you John Malu?
You are deflecting everything.
But you respect John Malu. Am I right? Are you giving the
you are somehow no compromise. You are
I asked you the question, but you're not answering.
You Archie even legend.
Okay. Legend. What is
it's okay. It's
why is he not getting the question? All the way I put the question to him. What will you call someone who don't want to be associated with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf government, want to be associated with John Malu? John Malu worked in the context of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. So who is he?
Someone who may be in denial. May be in denial.
So he in denial.
Maybe.
Mr. Smith, you don't understand the question that you are asking.
But I'm asking you, but I'm not getting.
Crossfire. I want to tell you, if you don't want to be accused, not accuse other people.
I told you Ellen wanted me to be involved in her government. I said no.
But then why you work with John Malu? Why you work with John Malu?
Right. And
Hold
John
on.
Malu worked
When
in the LA
John
government.
Malu, the man who was fighting corruption, the man who the European Union and even
Integrity icon.
World Bank said he was the GSC was the most successful GMA program in Liberia. That's the man I work with.
And that man worked for Ellen Johnson Sirleaf.
That man
So
worked
if
for the European.
if there was corruption in Ellen Johnson government and he worked for Ellen Johnson government and you said you didn't want to work with her, then you still were under corruption.
Okay. When you work for somebody, that person pay you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who paid John Malu?
Ellen Johnson Sirleaf.
No,
you are dead wrong.
No,
He was paid by the European Commission.
Yeah, he said it one time on a program.
Yeah, but under Ellen Johnson government, they were paying for on behalf of Ellen Johnson government. So to an extent, Ellen paid him. So no matter how you put it, although they come from the World Bank,
Mr. Smith.
But yeah.
My biggest point to Mr. Nubo is, Mr. Nubo, if you live in a glass house, you cannot throw stones. You can't be inferring that Mr. Wright on the show is a sedition when he made his point clear that he's not up to this point. Or I know from
Mr. Wright is a sedition.
1 second, from the horse's mouth, he said on the show that he maintained a neutral position right now. At some point, he will tell all who he's associated with. So we have good records.
Very good listener, legend.
He's saying go on.
So if you continue to live in a glass house, and
so legend.
I come in. Let me tell you first, brother. If you continue to live in a glass house and throw stones as Mr. Wright, we will continuously throw stones at you because you know why? When you hard roll with hard bush.
Ferdy. But what is soon you will throw at me?
You can't be an LA night and want to throw stone. It's not possible.
Yeah, Mr. Smith, you were saying something, sir.
It's not possible. Not my way.
What I don't understand, two of these people have some relationship, relative. Some of them believe in the philosophy of two individuals, but both of them take a different stand in terms of one accusing the other of being sedition.
Okay,
but
I don't know where you go. No, I don't know where you go with that. I don't know where you go with that.
I come in there. The other one decided not to accept the term from Ellen, but he worked with John Malu. And Mr. Wright have a high moral love for John Malu. But he was never part in the sense of Ellen government.
No. But Mr. Wright was killed by John Nubo.
But he never worked for Ellen. He never worked for Ellen. But you want to But you giving me a chance. You're not giving me a chance.
Relationship.
But that's why I'm talking. Both of you believe in John Malu. But Mr. Wright did not decide to work for Ellen. He have this love for Ellen. So I thought you were going to say that to him, but you're not saying it. You have love for Ellen, but don't want to accept it.
No. All those times, all those years, Mr. Wright was a sedition. Was a sedition. Planting strategy for the CDC. And Mr. Wright here. He's laughing, but no, he's trying to laugh it out. I don't know if you, Mr. Smith, if you are a sedition too. I feel that Mr. Wilson
anybody don't believe in you as sedition.
Yeah,
it's just your philosophical way of naming people.
So you need to know my position. Let me
Mr.
tell you a little bit
I
about me.
not heard any party called
Mr.
CDC before.
Mr. Nuba, let me give you my position. During the election, there was an active show for the Unity Party government run by George Lobo, who is now in Liberia working for the government. It used to be called The Drive. I was one of those who were on the way in regularly because why? I was one of those clamoring for this CDC government to be removed from power because I felt like they underperformed in 6 years. And I also appear on several nightly editions. I come in. Repeat that. No, I will say again, you misheard what I said. I said during the elections, the just ended election, there was a show called The Drive ran by our Unity Party stern partisan called George Lobo. I used to appear on it regularly.
Okay, George Lobo,
yes, I was on that show regularly, supporting this government to remove the George We Are Ineffective government. And I also made several appearances on the Spoon Late Night Show. And one of the days when Stanton had George Solo, who left CDC and was speaking against CDC harshly, I was one of those he invited live on the screen like this on his active. So I support this government, but I would never support wrongdoing. And like I said, there are so many people that have been reaching out to me, including Samuel Tue. If you go on his active page, Samuel Tue active page, yesterday he replied me and he said he liked my honesty because I come as a straight shooter. Even if I support something, if it is wrong, I'm going to call it wrong. I feel like Joseph Walker lied to a diabolical lie about the 70,000 people job creation. That's a diabolical lie.
Mr. Legend, Mr. Legend, sir is a crossfire. What do you mean he lied, Mr. Legend? What do you mean that the president lied about 70,000? If you listen to the tip, he broke it down. He broke it down. So why you mean he lied?
Thank you. The whole idea, Mr. Wright, this is the deception. The whole idea of this clarifying by stating to us that they were looking at short-term and long-term job, it doesn't suffice. That's trickery. First of all,
no, he gave the area where the breakdown of these jobs came from. He stated it.
They cannot hold water. They cannot hold water.
Okay.
I 110%, and I use my voice to bring in the power. So I will never accept any trickery from any leader. I love Liberia more than I love Joseph Walker. So here's the trick. They use that amount to tell that the short-term and long-term job to deceive the people so that they can think, come on, we all know you can't get somebody or what we call in Liberia when we're case vacation job, when hypothetically a case left school for 2 months and they get a vacation job at finance ministry or health ministry, and you want to equate that to being we provide a job for them. Come on, that's something.
Now, Mr. Legend, if tomorrow, if they break it down, that's 70,000, will you accept that what was given at the SONA was correct? If the breakdown, when we started this show, I told you the poor performance by government, not having the data available somewhere where people can check.
Right.
So people can criticize them because people can't find it. But if it was put somewhere where people can locate it, then it would be people can criticize the government. What happened if it's produced that was 70,000? What will you say at that time?
As a rational person, if it is proven, I would concur with them. But I am telling you, based on just straight logic, it doesn't hold water, and here is why. Look at our economy. Look at the amount of people that are unemployed. 70,000 for a country of just around 5 million people. In that city, it would not look that with that many unemployed people walking around. I'm being very realistic. And don't forget, this government, I went to school, a lot of the people at the helm of power today, the insiders that I have in this government is extremely strong. Like, I can pick up a phone right now, call Patrick Hannah, he will answer right now. I will see here. I can call Mo Ali, he will answer. I can call Baka Jaliba. I have so many friends that are the hierarchy of this government that I'm extremely close to. So I already received some information. I won't disclose that. Something it's not adding up, and based on those reasons, and being a level-headed person, I know.
Mr. Legend, Crossfire people bring evidence. People bring evidence to Crossfire. Why are you not bringing evidence to Crossfire?
Well,
why are you not bringing the evidence? That's what we look for.
I gotta keep my source. I have to protect my source. I have to protect my source. I'm a former journalist.
Bring the evidence to
I know about source.
Okay, Mr. Wright, can you bring the evidence that Mr. Legend refusing to give on Crossfire?
Let me buttress the brother. Let me buttress the Legend. You see, here in America, we have a bureau called the Bureau of Statistics and Labor. Every Friday of the month, every Friday, they give us what we call the jobs report.
Mr. Nubo, can I mute? Mr. Nubo, can I mute for a second?
They give us what we call the jobs report. In that report, they give us the breakdown. They tell us if it is a non-farm job, the sector, whether it was in the healthcare sector or if it was in hospitality, construction, they tell us all of that. And then they also tell us the areas. So, for example, they tell you, so, look, in the southeast today, most of the jobs are, in the Midwest, what have you. They give us this information so that people don't doubt the information. Furthermore, Mr. Smith, you can go on the website, whether it's warehouse.com or to the labor agency, you can see all these things. The information are there for you.
So why it isn't done in Liberia, Mr. Wright, on a Crossfire? Why isn't it done in Liberia?
Because
that's the question on Crossfire.
That's the question. Because those in power don't have no respect for the people. No respect.
I could not agree more.
And they have no respect whatsoever for the people.
Mr. Smith, why was this not put in place when Mr. Wright government was in office? The CDC.
That's a good question, Mr. Nemo. Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright already. People have no respect
Mr. Wright.
In power.
Yeah, but that's not a good answer. Why his government, according to Mr. Nemo, when they were in power, why couldn't that process done? If he is sedition, what Mr. Nemo is saying, I'm not saying it. So why your government didn't put that into place? According to Mr. Nemo, you are sedition. Oh, so there are two now. Who's the other? Who is the other?
Okay, he asked the question. Can I answer the question?
Who's the other? You can't just put a claim without defending the claim on the Crossfire. Who are the other? Who are the other?
Well, Patrick, he asked the question. Let me answer it.
Okay.
We have in our country a very bad behavior, and it is so entrenched so much to the extent where it doesn't matter who comes into play. That bad behavior continues.
Coming from people like Mr. Nubo.
And without being personal here tonight, Mr. Nubo contributed to that bad behavior.
Okay.
Yeah. Mr. Nubo, when Mr. Nubo is that he told you tonight, he is a member of a national political party. Right? I think Mr. Nubo correct me here.
And he never defended that political party.
The Liberia People's Party.
Okay.
And who is the leader of that party?
Councillor Tiawon Gonglo.
And then why will he defend Mr. John Marlowe?
No, you are wrong. The leader of the political party is Yankwa Seze, not Tiawon Gonglo.
Okay. See, he don't bring another angle here. You must say.
So who the chairman of that party?
The chairman is Yankwa Seze.
And who is
who is the one that ran for president? What was his position? Oh, okay. So but they are all from the same political party.
Mr. Wright does not have anything to say. He is confusing everything.
No, I'm not. I'm coming to the point. You said why?
And even you see how Mr. Wizard their head down because both of them, their hands are caught in a cookie jar.
How they are caught in the cookie jar?
They are saying the truth.
So you saying the truth?
Yes.
So if you saying the truth,
150%, John was saying the truth.
So who beside being part of that party, can you be part of one party and put your love to another person or individual? And who will that person be?
Yes, you can do.
Okay, who will that person be?
You can do.
Who will that person be?
That's why I chair the John Molu committee that elected Joe Boakai. We raised, maybe
But you did the same thing for Ellen. You did the same thing for Ellen government. You did the same thing for Ellen government.
I didn't do that for Ellen. Over $500,000 for Joe Boakai.
So you never voted for Ellen.
I didn't do that for Ellen.
But you wanted to work in her government.
And my committee, Joe Boakai committee, who are the men who were handling the money. And Archie right here. The man, the pennies and cents or dollar and cents, the man who are handling the Archie right here. Ask him.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this.
Mr. Smith,
you will come back. I will answer that question. Let's do this.
No,
can you check one or two calls? I know, because I told you so got people watching. So let's take one or two calls, please.
Okay. Let's see who people will support. It will support you, or it will Mr. Wright. That give it to the people. The people will decide who the winner tonight. In our crossfire. If you are calling in support of Mr. Wright being part of the CDC, then you say if you are calling that Mr. Nemo is early night, say it. If you call in and say they are neutral, say it. We want to know who is telling the truth under this crossfire tonight. If Mr. Wisa is a neutral person and in support of one than the other, say it tonight also.
Alexander,
if the veteran be fair tonight, say the veteran were fair in the crossfire. Say it too.
And then Alex is sleeping.
So this is the time for you to participate and tell us how you draw the crossfire, so we can move upon it tomorrow.
And if you are sleeping, tomorrow we can come back and continue on it.
Alexander, where are you? Alexander, oh, you're over, man.
Yeah, I'm here for my against my own nephew, Archie Wright. My own Bobo nephew. I'm here tonight. I'm ready for him. Archie, it look like Alex is not around though.
Yeah, I'm calling him. Hopefully he picks up. Oh my God.
The begin tired, man.
I know.
It looks like it's Alex, what happened?
The man went to eat.
I want to tell you guys nothing happened.
We can't hear you.
It's okay now. Yeah.
Okay.
Fire some calls, Alex.
And Archie told you to hide yourself,
shiny.
right?
No, your left shiny. You can tell. You got to refresh and recharge, Alex. I had like
we're gonna recharge.
Yeah, man. One life to live, bro.
Man, take a few calls, Alex. Take a few calls.
Yep.
All right, so that says, folks, we'll let to go to the phone line here tonight and pick us few calls. Put a call through this morning on 0776 105 105 881 1435 04 0881 1435 04 0881 1435 04 776 105 105. And let's hear you tonight, this morning on this radio hour. The time is 38 minutes past the hour 12 o'clock, and that's the correct time here. Put a call through you 0776 105 105 881 1435 04. It was sleeping now. Zeros.
Okay.
People don't sleep in Grand GEDEH. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I wonder who So
0776 105 105 881
close the whole thing.
04 0776 105 105 881 1435 04. Let's hear it this morning here on Talk Radio at 0776 105 105 881 1435 04 are the numbers to put you through this morning. Let's get you on the program. I beg today for 0776 105 105 881 1435 04. And you're going to be live here this morning. Mr. Numo said people be
Yeah, okay. I think we y'all gotta close the whole thing. I don't know why Archie said, but I mean, I feel that I won the debate. I feel that Archie and Legend Whistle were defeated, and even their sympathizer.
No, in the crossfire, you can't declare yourself winner. You gotta give 5 reasons why you won the debate. Give 5 reasons why you think you won the debate. 5 reasons. 5 reasons. Mr. Nemo, give 5 reasons. Give 5 reasons why you thought you won this debate.
5 reasons.
5 good reasons.
Okay. I said the truth.
1.
Nothing but the truth.
Okay, 1.
2 reasons there.
Okay.
And people like Archie and Legend Smith.
I ask you the question, then you clue me there, then you fail. I ask you a question, then you clue me there, then you fail. Okay.
I can for you that.
Okay, but then you fail. You fail the test.
Legend we said could not prove anything. And I mean, everything was made up.
All right, so how somebody on the line? I try to put that in.
Okay, the person will answer the question. Who called?
Go ahead.
Just go ahead when the call plan, I'll let you know because it doesn't already end the call. So if they can't hear, I'll let you guys know.
So, Mr. Nubo, I'm giving you a third reason. You named two. The third reason is you want a debate based on seniority. You are the most senior man here.
No. Don't bring that American crap. Don't bring that crap here.
Okay, then would that be the case? I love that. Then let me get you.
It has nothing to do with that.
You don't want to compliment. Let me take the compliment away from you and give you the reality.
Yeah, Archie down there. Archie thinking, you know, of some
Mr.
new
Nubo,
ideas.
Okay, let me give you the reality. So you don't want to compliment, and the reality is you did not win this debate. Firstly, because you accused Mr. Wright of being a sedition, and he's certainly not a sedition. You accused people, and you were incorrect. So we cannot declare you the winner since you don't want.
Do you know?
Win.
Mr. Weir tell you. Mr. Wright tell you that he is now a sedition. Did Mr. Weir tell you that he did not go to Florida?
He did. You are muted, Archie. but yeah, he did.
No, I did not go to Florida.
So on a cross examination, everything is we get deep into that. Is that part of your 5 reasons?
Right.
Yeah, those are my
that he went to Florida, and what happened at Florida?
And just for the record, he only gave 2 reasons.
In Florida,
but you mentioned
what happened about Winston Tuckman, this and that. I know all that thing. I know everything. So,
Mr. Wright, did you keep some secret from Mr. Nemo because he bringing somebody else? So the concept, somebody. So how Mr. Nemo aware of some of these things, and you're very close. How you got to be aware? Okay, you can't accuse somebody and you were part of that action. Yeah, so how you were part of that activity. How can you accuse him including yourself? That's the question on Crossfire for today. You were there. What were you doing there, Mr. Nemo? Because you can only justify that you were there. You were there.
Hello.
But how you got to know all of that?
You asked a question.
Okay.
You need to listen.
Okay.
I was not there. I got the report.
For who? For who? For who?
I was and I am managing editor of The Perspective.
So you use the perspective to go get the secret?
I got the report. It's not secret.
I mean, so you had an informer. You have an informer going there to try Mr. Wright. Is that true? Is that true? You have somebody on a cover person tracking.
Somebody who made a detailed report.
Okay.
Of the presence of Mr. Wright.
Was Mr. Wright? Was Mr. Wright aware Mr. Wright was aware that this reporter you sent?
I think Mr. Weasel is a newcomer. So the person measure Mr. Wright.
So it mentioned Mr. Wright.
You, Mr.
I will be right back. I'll be right back.
Mr. Wright, you'll be right back.
Doing this. Mr. Nemo,
Mr. Nemo, you brought some serious
to this platform. I beg to differ. Yeah, Mr. Nubo, I'm a newcomer to this platform. I beg to differ, but I'm not a newcomer to broadcasting. I'm not a newcomer to this kind of formal forum.
No. I'm saying at that Florida meeting. I didn't hear
Gotcha.
anything about you.
Oh no,
And that what I'm
zero
talking
idea.
about.
Gotcha,
Florida
gotcha.
meeting. Okay.
Gotcha.
Florida meeting.
Yeah, I have zero
The
idea what
meeting
the
that
Florida
John Molu, Archie, Wright, and all these people attended. I was
Okay.
looking for
I have no
Mr.
idea what that
Smith
was,
picture.
but-
I didn't see Mr. Smith there.
What year was that, sir? What year was that? Mr. Nubo, what year was that?
Are you sure you are looking for Mr. Smith?
I was looking for you. I don't see you.
I can show you all the record.
That was the meeting for the 2011 election.
And where was it here?
Where CDC?
Where was it here?
Florida.
Where was it here? Eh?
Florida.
I was not. In fact, Mr. Smith can declare he haven't been to Florida. I would love to go to Florida. I've been to all the different states in America, Alaska and Florida. I haven't stepped on the soil of these two states.
Mr. Wright, can I say that? Mr. Wright, can I say that? He ran away.
What I cannot say.
You cannot say that you are not in Florida.
He said you cannot say that you are not in Florida, but he get proof.
The subject.
But he said he get proof that I was not there. But he cannot say whether he was there. He can't say he was.
I cannot prove that Legends we said was there either.
But you were there.
But you actually was there.
Oh,
but how you know that? Were you there?
You are putting.
I was not there.
Why? But how can you include others and exclude yourself?
I have my editorial staff. I have my editorial staff.
We got to question the capability of that staff and yourself. Yeah, you can.
No credibility at stake.
Yeah.
What credibility now?
Because you see your staff, your editorial staff saw me there.
I see it looks like Mr. Smith. It looks like I can turn his camera off and then go behind closed door and do some kind of mango with you.
No, not with me. You see me visibly talking to you. I've been talking to you visibly. We're not in the same state. We're not in the same state. So how I can talk? I'm not in the same state with it, man.
I be in Uganda and I'm in America and we go behind closed door and do mango. And that's what Archie is doing with you.
Let me tell you, Mr. Nemo, I just started knowing you. I started knowing Mr. Wright.
Okay.
So we've been on the scene, land of time, maybe a few months before you, but I still learning everybody.
Mango does not go by age.
Okay, guys. I think it's almost 7:50. That means 10 minutes to 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. in Liberia, and you can see the young man back there. You know, his eyes are a little bubbly. So yeah.
Ellis, let me say a few words. That the way we suffering Ellis on Friday, we gotta come up with something for Ellis, man.
I agree.
Yeah, we gotta encourage him, man. We gotta encourage him. Yeah, we gotta encourage the veterans. Say we gotta encourage him. We gotta encourage him, man.
Ellis, text me your number and your name. No.
All right. He'll do that. He'll do that tomorrow.
Yes.
He'll do that tomorrow and let the veterans say
don't do it through Archie now. Because there are people here I don't even trust. Archie,
okay.
We said no, but do it directly.
Okay. Okay. All right, people. It was a great show. Let's close up, please. Let me start with you, Legend. Please, not close up. Legend, your parting comments.
Yes, sir. Well, you
Okay,
know, it's
okay,
my greatest
nobody
delight.
coming in, or I
You
want
know,
to say
we have.
I want to say thanks.
I'm closing, Mr. Nubo. Can you hear me, Mr. Nubo?
Okay, yes.
I'm closing. It's my greatest delight. You know, I really enjoy being on the platform with you all, and Mr. Nubo is a very interesting senior man, and he makes the program very spicy. I really love it.
He's the comedian. He's the comedian for us. He's a comedian for us.
He keeps everyone on their toes, so it's a very good show. But all in all, you know, the interaction is good, and thanks for the patience for the young man in studio, Alex. Alex, I'm not gonna just judge you, but just looking at your face, I can tell you more than likely in your 20s. So you're a young man for people like us. I hope you take it in good faith. But well, Mr. Wright and Mr. Smith, Mr. Nubo, always we love doing it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's true.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Nubo?
Yeah, okay. Thank you to Legend Whistle. Thank you to Archie, right? Is he the co-host?
That may also change. I think I need to go to the host now because
thank you to Veteran Smith. I appreciate the show, and I feel that we can make the show better by confronting people that is musicians, Archie Wright, Legend Whistle, and the people, the man in the background called Veteran Smith. Anyway, but to end, I say, Alex, send me your information. I enjoyed the show. It's very good. And I think if we continue what we have done here tonight and yesterday, we will get audience. I mean, we will make our case. Now, let's say, one-way traffic, but we will make our point that Liberia need to move this direction. So I thank you, and I appreciate it. And if I came out to be hard on somebody, I'm sorry, but that is George Nubo. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Nubo, the veteran.
Yes, what a wonderful show. And now we got to keep the momentum building. And so tomorrow will be our conclusion of the SONA. And so everything you have that you've been keeping that you can defend in the crossfire tomorrow. What was positive, what was negative, we will conclude tomorrow. And we can show you Thursday and Friday we'll be going with our new line of guests in terms of guests. Tomorrow is an important day. One of our own daughter will be from Nima County, will be declaring candidacy of running for a congressional seat in Maryland, Prince Georgia County in Maryland. So it will be done in the morning. So if we can carry live somewhere around 9:15 our time, it would be like in the afternoon in Liberia. If I get a link, I will share with you all, and we can carry live. And maybe we'll have, if possible, Friday, although she did it officially on our Adhere to Different, but she will come officially that she have declared it and telling us she need our support. So we look forward to that Friday for her to come back on the show. And her name is, she a council member, council at large also for Prince Georgia County, hail from the Nima County. Her name is Wala Blige. And so if you hear that name, you know she's from Nima County on father's side and on mother's side from Nigeria. So that's where the veteran have to say. And today, in today's edition, and those who are watching today, you see a lot of people that were watching the Premier, the Champion League. That's why they did not show up to. I mean, they were monitoring our show, but then one side were on the Champion League. So somehow during this week, we will let you who all made it for the knockout stage of the Champion League. Today was a do or die games. All were played simultaneously at 3 p.m. So we'll give all the results tomorrow and our subsequent report. So that's how the veteran will end. And so you, Mr. Wright,
thank you.
Back to you.
Thank you, the veteran, and thanks to each and every one of you. You make this show interesting. I look for the funny thing about it, every night I look forward to the show. How funny it is. And you know, it becoming part of me now. That's how it is. My wife can tell me, but you started that team on the team now, you're part of you now. It's like every day that we
So you're spending less time with your wife and then with more time with us. Is that what you're trying to say?
You know, and for the love of country, that's what it is. For the love of country, and I can't tell you how much appreciative I am. But let's keep doing it, man. You know, we're building something here. There's always a 1 mile to a million miles, and we have started good, and this is going to grow. I can bet anybody on this one. Look, I'm not going to say there's going to be another good beginning, but we will compete. We are here to compete. We're not here to be, you know, a sideway people. We will compete in this space. It is for sure. Anybody can take this to the bank. Let me borrow a Carlos Gray's, you know, statement. Take this to the bank. We're here to compete, and we're here to compete with ideas, you know, and we will do it. But thank you, veteran. Thank you, Mr. Nubo. Thank you, Mr. Fred, veteran. Alexander, thank you, my dear young man, my dear brother, for your time. You want to say any word for before we go?
No, I just want to say thanks to everybody. So to the sport lover, Mr. Smith is today. Everybody will be playing today. Wednesday, 28th.
But they play today too. You missed that one.
Yeah, I think that was
the other people will play tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they'll play on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay, Alex, text me, you know.
Alex don't have the contact. I'll give it Alex.
And we'll go from there.
All right, I'll give Alex your contact.
I mean, you know, I think the only nyama man I see here that my son call Archie Wright. So,
okay. You don't beat on me for holding that. Let's forget that one.
they want I feel free to beat on.
Yes.
Archie Wright. but anyway, you know, I enjoy the show, you know, and Alex, I will get in touch with you, you know, through Archie. Thank you.
Right. And Mr. Nemo, you got to pay up because we're giving you extra entertainment that normally you would just be sitting at home.
Oh, extra entertainment?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I gotta go. Let it go. I beg y'all. Alex, what's up? What's up?
We bring the best out of you, Mr. Nemo.
All right, so that's it this morning, folks.
Yeah.
It's 1 o'clock. And this is how we let it draw down the curtain on the program that back to before. I wish time will also go off air to be back by 4:30 in the morning. So let me say many thanks to all of you who was watching online. Those of you who are listening role, I appreciate every one of you. You are asked to join us tomorrow by 9 o'clock up to the same hour. So that's it. Do have yourself a wonderful day. The name is Elizana Dwewu. Bye bye. I'm out.
Friend.